transfers. There's a ton of experience on this roster, not only in terms of basketball but in life. 5 players have already turned 24 years of age. Another is 23. 2 are 22. That's one reason behind the team's success. LIU led the NAC in scoring and field goal shooting, topped the conference in block shots, and made free throws. The starting 5, not all that big, averaging 6'5", but Rhino, I tell you what, they, as Tommy Lloyd will tell us in a moment, they are scrappy.
They're scrappy, they're tough, they've got interchangeable parts, and in this age of college basketball, to spread teams out like they will and switch defensively, where you've got a lot of 6'5", 6'6". Their tallest rotation player will be 6'8". They do have a 7'1" guy who gets minutes off the bench. We'll see if he plays today, but point being, the age, the maturity, the toughness, the ruggedness of this LIU Shark team is a challenge for the Wildcats. They're going to want to turn Arizona over. They don't mind getting out and running on the break, and they want to slash and get to the rim.
No, I'm not going to confuse LIU with Houston, but like Houston, LIU, they're not afraid to foul you. I mean, they'll come after you defensively. If they foul you, so be it. They'll take that chance.
Yeah, they're okay. They don't want to give up easy baskets inside the painted area. They don't want to give up easy drives. So they're going to force the issue defensively. So Arizona's attention to detail, taking care of the basketball, which we watched. In the Big 12 conference season, the Wildcats did an incredible job of averaging just about 10 turnovers a game. This is an LIU team that will turn you over 13 to 14 times a game. That could be a stat we're going to keep an eye on.
All right, Cats and the Sharks from San Diego. Head coach Tommy Lloyd coming up next. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Get your backyard summer ready with a custom pool from First Choice Pools. A backyard oasis built around you. First Choice is a full-service builder of beautiful in-ground pools and backyard designs for years of staycations. If you want to dive in this summer, now is the time to visit TucsonPoolBuilder.com. First Choice Pools for installs, renovation, remodeling, and repair. Get started today at TucsonPoolBuilder.com. Ask about our 60-day pool. To be summer ready, First Choice is the only choice.
Day in and day out, we're inundated with commercials asking to review your portfolio or telling you to get a second opinion. This is Natalie Fernandez with Meridian Wealth Management, and I want to share the advice I give people every day. Talk to 3 different advisors at 3 different firms. It's important to understand their differences and find someone you can trust. I want Meridian to be one of your 3, and then you will decide who is best for you. To learn more, call us at 719-1433 today.
Advisory services provided by Meridian Wealth Management, a registered investment advisor.
My heat and air work in a state of disrepair.
As the new year begins, Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing would like to thank you for allowing us to serve Tucson and the surrounding communities for the past 25 years. Whether it is a small water leak or a full air conditioning replacement, we do it all, big or small. For professional service, call Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picturox Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Listen up, Wildcat fans. Winning never comes easy. It takes discipline, toughness, and teammates who've got your back. In Arizona, that's West Coast Trial Lawyers, the official personal injury law firm of Arizona Athletics. For 25 years, they've been a dominant force, delivering big wins for injured victims of car crashes, truck accidents, and more. When life hits hard, don't back down. Call West Coast Trial Lawyers at 520-392-7103 or online at westcoasttriallawyers.com.
Time now for the pregame thoughts of head coach Tommy Lloyd. Proudly presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Visit hughesfcu.org/Wildcats to learn why Arizona fans choose Hughes. Insured by NCAA.
Well, Tommy, everything your team built through 34 games was to be a number 1 seed and be where you are today. I mean, there's no satisfaction to see you win some games, but just the fact your team's here right now in this position, is this kind of what you felt they worked for?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're working to have the most successful regular season you can, and try to accomplish as much as you can. But ultimately, what you're doing, you're trying to build for this, this month. And I think our guys have done a good job. I think we've put ourselves, in good position. I think we're healthy and we're excited. Now we got to go out and execute.
All right, go back to one of your favorite phrases of stand steady. Now you move into this situation. Everybody knows it's one and done, and your guys' ability to handle this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're just trying to go win a basketball game, so we're not going to make it any more complicated than that. So, I think the things you want to avoid in this is like, feeling like you have to come out and, set the world on fire from the tip-off. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to create any anxiety or angst amongst your team if things don't go well early, because the games are long. And you're watching a lot of these games yesterday play out on TV, and, some of these higher-seeded teams maybe get off to a slow start and then they find a way. No, we'd love to get off to a good start. But at the end of the day, we have to understand the number one deal is not to get emotional. And be objective, and let's get the win.
All right. Let's talk about LIU and start out with number 33, Jamal Fuller, their leading scorer, and what you've seen from him on film.
He's a versatile player that they do a good job putting him in a lot of positions. I mean, he can shoot. He can finish inside. He can drive from the perimeter. You can see he's been a matchup problem for a lot of people. So, we feel like we're built to guard him, and we feel like we have a couple of different options. But again, we're going to come out and give this guy a lot of respect. And, if LIU is going to be successful, I'm sure he's going to be a big part of it today.
All right. So LIU's not a tall team, but they've won beating taller teams. Why is that?
I mean, they're scrappy. They're really scrappy. They're athletic, and they have some guys you just call junkyard dogs. And they're handsy. They're opportunistic in transition. They're opportunistic in broken plays, and Coach Strickland's done a good job. Keeping things very simple for them, but they have a conviction to what they do. So it's a well coached team with talented players, and when you get in the NCAA tournament and you get in this situation, I mean, they've obviously won their league. They won their league tournament. They're going to be feeling good about themselves.
All right. Well, thanks to head coach Tommy Lloyd. More coming up in a moment. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Wildcat Nation. Show your team pride with every swipe. MidFirst Bank is the exclusive bank provider of the Arizona Athletics debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or visit any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank. True to you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Wildcat fans. It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Arizona basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Arizona Athletics. Let's go Wildcats! SeatGeek.
Okay, Wildcat fans, it's that time of the year. Season ticket renewals for U of A football, men's and women's basketball, volleyball, and soccer are now available. The deadline for renewal is May 1st. Don't miss out on discounted ticket prices per game, early access for postseason tickets, and exclusive events. It's easy. Log on to ArizonaWildcats.com/renew, and you're on your way to another season of the best seats for Wildcat athletics. May 1st is the deadline. Get it done and bear down. Arizona fans, it's time to bear down. From bold plays to big moments, ICCU is proud to stand with the Wildcats all season long. In the stands, on campus, and throughout Tucson, Wildcat pride is everywhere, and so is ICCU. We're your newest financial partner with powerful digital tools, personal service, and a passion for the communities we serve. We're proud to support the Cats on game day and every day. ICCU, looking after your daily balance. Bear down, Arizona. Now it's time for the Wildcats starting lineup, presented by Lexus of Tucson. Experience amazing today at Lexus of Tucson in the Tucson Auto Mall and at Speedway and Columbus.
Jaden Bradley, 6'3", senior, Rochester, New York.
Braden Burries, 6'5", freshman from San Bernardino, California.
Ivan Karchenkov, 6'7", without shoes, freshman and home time Germany, Munich, born in Russia, Moscow.
Koa Pete, I'm 6'9", class of 2025, in Chandler, Arizona is my hometown.
Matias Crivas, 7'2", junior, Shule.
Tommy Lloyd, Tucson, Arizona. That's my starting lineup, and this is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
All right, we kept the homeowners warm this winter. Now, let's get ready for summer.
It's super tune-up time at Right Way. We'll perform our 42-point Energy Saver tune-up on your air conditioning system for just $79. We'll remove years of dirt, grime, and leaves from your outdoor unit to help your system run more efficiently and reliably, all for only $79. If you have an AC that leaks refrigerant, we'll also include a leak check at no charge. And if you call this week and ask for the early bird special, you can get the entire service for just $59. Call today. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
For For windows and doors that combine style, performance, and efficiency, come to the Window Depot. We carry a large selection of Milgard windows and patio doors, with many options in stock and available today. Choose from a variety of colors, styles, and energy-efficient designs that can help improve comfort while adding value to your home. From new builds to window replacements, our team can help you find the right Milgard products for your unique project. Visit thewindowdepot.com to find a location.
San Diego, California, Arizona against LIU. For the Wildcats, of course, this is nothing new. 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances, 11 of the last 13 years, 37 of the last 41 full seasons in the NCAA tournament. LIU, meanwhile, well, this is their 8th. They have yet to win a game. Last time here, 2018, lost to Radford. Prior to that, they lost to James Madison, Michigan State, North Carolina, Villanova, Northeastern, and VCU. But there's a first time for everything, and as we've seen over the years, Rhino, you don't take anything for granted. We've seen a couple 16s beat a 1. We saw Duke get pushed to the brink yesterday as the overall number 1 seed. You have to take it seriously, and the Wildcats, they have taken this season seriously. I think, again, that's been one of the strengths. As Tommy says, not too high, not too low. They've approached every game with kind of that same mindset. That's very important today, in particular for those 4 freshmen in the rotation.
Yeah, and it's not just the starting of the game, Brian. You heard in the interview with you and Tommy. Tommy told you, hey, even during the game, you're going to have some highs and lows, and sure, you'd love to blitz out to a great start, but you just got to stay with it. And Arizona's 4 freshmen will feel the NCAA tournament for the first time here in a couple of minutes, and it is a different feeling. There is an energy in the building. There are fans rooting against you actively. There's a lot of Wildcat fans in this contingency today because of the location. But as I mentioned earlier, Brian, everybody in a neutral seat wants the higher-seeded team to go home. They want a great game, so they will actively root against Arizona, and you'll start to feel that as the game moves on.
With every 3-pointer the Wildcats hit today, Lexus of Tucson will donate $100 to our local charities. Experience amazing today at Lexus of Tucson in the Tucson Auto Mall and at Speedway and Columbus. And again, 3-pointers, not a specialty for the Wildcats, as you know, and same to be said for Long Island University. Both average about 16 times a game. Interestingly enough, both shoot exactly the same from 3-point range, 36%. Arizona ranked 5th in the Big 12 in that department. LIU ranked 2nd in the NEC. Long Island led the NEC in scoring, field goal shooting. They're 4th in rebounding margin, 7th in free throw percentage. Not a very good free throw shooting team, so even though they don't mind fouling and putting you at the line, and the Wildcats had a couple rough games at the line. Their first 2 games in Kansas City came back very strong against Houston in the championship game. That's another thing that you got to do in tournament play. You got to be able to hit your free throws if you get the opportunity to do exactly that. Wildcats is the higher seed, will wear their home white uniforms trimmed in Cardinal and Navy, and LIU as the lower seeded team. They wore blue and gold today. They're out of Brooklyn, New York. 16,000 students playing a 2,500 seat gym at home. They do get a chance to play some games at the Barclays Center, which is home of the Nets, of course. So they're used to some bigger arenas, but not necessarily this setting. Ready to play ball. Our officials from the NCAA today are Keith Kimball, Brett Smith, and Steve Devine. And we are ready to go here. Almost a full house here at Vallejo Arena on the campus of San Diego State University. Ready to jump it. Center court. It'll be Lasso against Krivas. Tap is going to be won by LIU. And so the Sharks have put it in play to start things out. Out top, Malachi Davis. He'll hand it back on top. Now they go to Gordon. Swing it back over to Davis. High right. Dribbles down right of the lane. Little scoop shot. Missed. No good. Very short. And the rebound grabbed by Koa Pete. Albert Bradley the other way for the Wildcats. JB waits for everybody to catch up. Out top of the circle now. Backs up the dribble. Over to Karchikov right way. Throw it into Pete. Posted up right in lane. Working his way down. Put it out. Lay it. Missed it. No good. His follow shot. That rolls in for Pete. It's 2-0 Arizona. Using those Wilson balls, and they got a little more bounce to them as we saw in Kansas City last weekend. So 2-0 Arizona. LIU with the ball the other way. Goings trapped out near the midcourt line. They get up top now to Fuller, their leading scorer. Driving on Pete right away. Lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover. Sharks. Arizona will take over in the backcourt. First turnover against LIU, and it'll be Arizona ball. Minute in, and Bradley will take it up court. Gordon on him defensively, crossing the midcourt line now. Tough defense there. Gordon following Bradley. Feet high for Krivas. Out to Burries. Top of the key to Karchinkov, driving the lane, stops. Little jumper up and good. Ivan Karchinkov makes it 4-0 Arizona, one of his favorite moves and shots. LIU with the ball the other way. Gordon across midcourt. Handed out Davis on the left wing. Around a screen there from Fuller. Nothing open inside. Feed it back right for Goings. Drives baseline. Shovel it left corner. Wide open Goings for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped off. Karchinkov. Lead pass down to Bradley. Layup good. 6-0 Arizona.
Couldn't be a better start for Arizona. Take that defensive rebound and run it. Jaden Bradley leaking out for the layup.
Bradley, who averaged 15 points in 3 NCAA games last season for the Wildcats, makes it 6-0 Arizona. Here's Davis down right. Scoop shot missed, no good. Rebound tipped around off of Krivas. Grab back, right corner. Davis, baseline shut off there. Can't shoot over Mo. Tried to go backdoor. Ball knocked away. Saved inside by Goings. Underneath to Gordon. He'll slam it home. 2
loose basketballs gobbled up by the Sharks. That's something that in an NCAA tournament game, you've got to get that ball before you leak out.
6-2 Arizona with the lead. Cats with the ball. Karchinkov on the left wing. Pete sets a screen. Ivan steps around it. Skip pass over to Bradley. Foul off the ball. That's going to be a hold as Krivas. That's going to be a tough for anybody inside for the Sharks today. And Shadrach Lasso picks up the foul. That'll be his first and the first team foul. Lasso is 6'8", 200 pounds. Matched up against Mo Krivas at 7'2", 260. The Wildcats inbound baseline right. Bradley to trigger there. Gets it into Pete. Double teamed off to Bradley. Fired by Burries. Wide open for the 3 ball. It is good. There's your first Lexus of Tucson charity 3, courtesy Braden Burries.
Double team in the post. 2 passes later, all of a sudden you've got a wide open 3 on the left wing.
Burries 21 against Houston in the Big 12 championship game. He was named to the all-tournament team. Gives the Wildcats the 9-2 lead. There's a drive right. Davis blocked shot. Grabbed by Burries on the run. Bounce pass. Bradley steps left. Shoots the 3. Scores the 3. Time out. LIU. Wildcats with a couple triples. 2 Lexus of Tucson charity 3s. They lead at 12-2. Rod Strickland's got to talk it over here, and the Wildcats just too quick early on here for the Sharks. All right, this broadcast of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship is authorized under broadcast rights granted by the NCAA through Westwood One. It is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. So the Wildcats out and going. We'll tell you about that when we come back. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Coach, Tommy Lloyd here with the Right Way team.
Great news. Free furnace season has been extended through the end of March. Have you been thinking about replacing your heating and cooling system this year? To spark business, we're giving away an 80% gas furnace or a heat pump air handler with the purchase of a new air conditioning system.
And we're offering up to 60 months no interest financing, manufacturer and energy efficiency rebates, and 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Call or text 520-200-2422 to book your free estimate today or visit rightwayac.com.
If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Now that's what I call savings. Looking for strength and value? Get $2,000 off a new 2025 Chevy Trailblazer, $3,000 off a 2025 Chevy Traverse, and up to $4,500 off a 2025 Chevy Colorado. That's real muscle, real savings. Right now at O'Reilly Chevrolet. Call us at 747-8000. See us on Broadway next to Park Place Mall or on the web at O'Reilly.com. O'Reilly Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
O'Reilly Chevrolet.
Hello, Wildcat fans. This is Dave Lyons, Director of Southern Arizona for National Bank of Arizona. Like Arizona basketball, National Bank of Arizona has a strong history of tradition. 40 years ago, our bank was founded right here in Tucson with a special emphasis on building strong relationships in the communities we serve. That's why we are proud to sponsor U of A basketball as they continue to inspire Wildcat fans. Rise with us and bear down Arizona.
Well, we're at the MidFirst Bank broadcast table here in San Diego, Arizona. LIU And the Wildcats have to a fast start here as they've hit 5 of 6 from the floor, including a couple of triples. LIU is 1 of 4. And, problem size-wise for the Sharks at both ends, right?
Yeah, the biggest problem for the Sharks is their offensive strategy is to drive it. They've got great slashers. They've actually driven it into the lane a few times against Arizona. The problem is the Wildcat perimeter team really funnels the drivers to their size, to Mo Krivas, to Koa Pete. LIU having problems trying to deliver passes or shooting over Arizona's length in the half court. That is Arizona's strength. And then on the offensive end, quick ball movement, couple of paint buckets, couple of made threes. Those made threes wide open, by the way.
Mason Porter-Brown is checked in for LIU, 6'6" junior out of Gainesville, Florida. And the Sharks with the basketball. And Porter-Brown handling it. Out top it goes to Goings. Swing it left wing there for Gordon. Back to the basket now. Wants to drive on Karchinkov. Gets into the lane. Scoop shot up and good. So that time they were able to slash inside, and Gordon gets his second bucket. 12-4, Arizona with the lead. Here's Koa Pete out top. Into the lane. Ball knocked away out of bounds off of Arizona. Off Mo Krivas. So it'll be Sharks ball backcourt. First turnover for the Cats here this afternoon.
First possession for Arizona where they looked sped up, Brian. They looked over their skis as Koa Pete tried to drive it off the catch and the transition on the reversal pass. He needs to slow down, let the game just play itself out.
Greg Gordon down full court over the ball for the Sharks. Out top to Fuller. Leave it to Goings now near the center circle. Goings working right. Stops outside the right elbow. Jumpers up high off the rim, no good. Rebound off the floor, grabbed by Koa Pete. Cats with the ball the other way, leading 12-4. Almost 4 minutes into this first half. Pete down, looking inside. Goes cross court over to Burries. A second three is good. Braden Burries with his second Lexus of Tucson Charity three, and the Wildcats are 3 of 3 outside the arc to get things started. 15-4, Arizona on top. Gordon, center circle with the ball for LIU. Around a high screen from Fuller. Feeds it back to Fuller. Puts it on the floor. Wants to shoot the three. Can't get open. Feed it right. Nothing there for Porter-Brown. Back out to Fuller. Down the lane. Shot blocked by Krivas. Ball loose. Grabbed by Karchinkov. Arizona will push it the other way. Karchinkov waits for his teammates. Feed it to a trailing Koa Pete. Out to Burries. Ball fake. Drives down to the baseline. Stops there. Skip it over to Bradley, almost stolen away. He spots for a three, short off the rim. Krivas with the offensive rebound. Nobody's fouled, and Mo will get to the line. Tough inside going for the Sharks against the Wildcat size. So free throws coming up after the timeout. 15-19 to go first half here in San Diego. Arizona 15, LIU 4. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Day in and day out, we're inundated with commercials asking to review your portfolio or telling you to get a second opinion. This is Natalie Fernandez with Meridian Wealth Management, and I want to share the advice I give people every day. Talk to 3 different advisors at 3 different firms. It's important to understand their differences and find someone you can trust. I want Meridian to be one of your 3, and then you will decide who is best for you. To learn more, call us at 719-1433 today.
Advisory services provided by Meridian Wealth Management, a registered investment advisor.
At Goldberg and Osborne, we know Arizona. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we've fought and won cases for the injured since 1989. Throughout our history, we've approached every case with a single focus: you. And we've got thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Put us to work for you by calling 1-800-THE-EAGLE today.
It's Truck Month at O'Reilly Chevrolet, and supplier pricing is going on right now. That means huge savings on some of our most popular vehicles. Get up to $12,475 off the 2026 Silverado LD, up to $7,500 off the 2025 Blazer EV, and up to $2,500 off the 2026 Traverse. Truck Month is happening now, so don't miss out. Find us on Broadway next to Park Place Mall. Call 747-8000 or go to O'Reilly.com. O'Reilly Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
O'Reilly Chevrolet.
So, what is it that scares you the most?
The blue trucks from Essential Pest Control, Doctor. They leave bugs belly up.
I use one of those national companies.
Thanks, Doc. Those guys don't scare me.
Spring is bug season. Go blue with Essential Pest Control. We'll eliminate those bugs, bees, and termites. Buy local and stop paying too much with those national providers. Essential Pest Control is a bug's worst nightmare.
I can't sleep at night.
Essential Pest Control. Call 866-3029. That's 866-3029. Or visit essentialpest.com.
Thank you to our longtime sponsor, Desert Diamond Casino, proud partner of the Arizona Wildcats and enterprise of the Tohono Nation. Well, Wildcats, and don't take this as a criticism of Jaden Bradley, but I thought maybe he got a little too greedy on that last three-point shot. I mean, the Wildcats had hit their first three, but he had Mo open inside, decided to take the three. It was short. Now Mo gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, while it was open because his defender tried to get the steal on the skip pass, a spin dribble for Jaden freed him up for that three. I agree with you. The gravity of the guys inside and what they draw defensively, opening up three-point shots, but on that ball reversal, Mo was there, and he was positioned perfectly for the offensive rebound, which puts him here at the line.
The foul was on Jamal Fuller, his first, team second. 2 free throws here for Mo Krivas, who shoots almost 79% at the line. The first one is short, and he'll get a second. Oh, by the way, one thing that you go back to the Kansas City stay, in 3 games, he shot only 14 times from the floor. And I talked to Tommy Lloyd about that this week, and he said, yeah, we need to get him a little more involved, and today would be a good day against a shorter team. Misses the second free throw off the back of the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Jomo Goings for Long Island. So Sharks with the ball down here 15-4, and they'll set it up. Fuller out top, and it's to Porter. Brown, back left. Gordon, bounce pass, nice. Backdoor bounce pass, Bill knocked away down on the baseline, but saved out by Fuller. Fuller, cross court. There's a 3-ball from the right wing, short off the rim by Davis. Offensive rebound inside, and Davis gets it back and scores it.
Couple offensive rebounds at Arizona, just flat-footed, unable to gather.
Malachi Davis, his first bucket, averages 14.5 per game. 15-6 Arizona with the lead. Burries with the ball, hand it for Karchinkov. Out to the top of the key, throw it to Mo. Nice touch pass to Koa Pete, who lays it in.
The intelligence of Mo Krivas, the basketball IQ at a high level. A touch pass with his right hand to Koa Pete streaking down the lane.
Sharks have brought in Isaiah Miranda, 7'1" junior out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, trying to match up the Wildcats' size. Driving the other way to the bucket, laying it up short is Porter Brown. Wildcats of the rebound. Here's Burries down full court left now, using Pete as a screen. Goes behind the back, drives left of the lane, stops there. Kick it out, Bradley. Over to Karchinkov. Little ball fake, can't get inside to Krivas, right of the lane, working his way down inside. Put it up, no good, he's fouled by Miranda. That'll be the first on the 7-footer. Third team foul on LIU, and that'll put Mo Krivas back to the free throw line. So Isaiah Miranda, 7'1", tallest guy on this LIU team, and he averages 4 points. He plays 8 minutes a game.
But has only played 9 minutes in all of the calendar year of 2026.
Yes.
Has not played a lot as of late. Mo Krivas just a lot bigger as well on the strength and physicality side.
First free throw by Krivas is good. Well, Miranda played 3 minutes against Mercyhurst in the title game of the NEC tournament. That was his only appearance since January 17th, but they had to get some size in there against Mo, and so we're going to see what he can do. Obviously, he's picked up a foul here. Krivas, who missed his first 2 free throws, makes his first of this sequence. Second one is up, and that'll roll in. And now Mo will get a rest, and Tobe Awaka will check in for the Cats. Arizona leading 19-6. Sharks ball backcourt. Malachi Davis will bring it up. Braden Burries will meet him just across midcourt now. Everybody else below the free throw line. Standing dribble by Davis. Now Miranda with a high screen. Briefly double, gets to Fuller. 3-ball straight away. Banked home off the glass for Jamal Fuller. He's an excellent 3-point shooter. Don't think he called that one, but it counts just the same. 19-9 Arizona. Cats with the ball. Del Orso on the floor for the Cats. Sets it up on the left wing. Backs up the dribble now to Aristode. To Awaka. Over to Burries. Around a high screen from Tobe. Springs the 3 straight away. Braden Burries 3 for 3 outside the arc.
Defender went under the screen, Brian, and that top of the key 3 looked like a wide open basket for Braden Burries.
Fourth, Lexus of Tucson charity 3 for the Wildcats. Arizona leads at 22-9. Sharks with the ball. Here's the double now on Davis. Get it out to Fuller straight away. Feed it left side. Porter Brown for 3, and it's good. Mason Porter Brown, who's hit 8 of his last 13 now outside the arc, makes it a 22-12 Arizona lead. Del Orso off to Pete, some token pressure backcourt. Pete matched up on Fuller now, feed it right for Aristode. Dwayne to the free throw line, drives left, turns there, hang it up, off the side of the rim, no good. A Waka offensive rebound, muscled up, blocked away from behind, and grabbed away by the Sharks. Fuller will take it the other way for LIU. Fuller trying to go coast to coast, drives on Pete, scoop it up, missed, no good. Aristode, the Arizona rebound, push it ahead to Del Orso, tipped away in backcourt, but the save goes to Del Orso, back out to Burries. Burries going to drive behind the back, put it up, blocked by Fuller. Now the Sharks on the run the other way. Push it quickly to Davis. Davis, runner in the lane, banked no good. Rebound Koa Pete, Arizona. Settle it down here. Feed it ahead to Aristode, down forecourt left. Bounce pass inside. A Waka jump hook rolls off, no good. Rebound, tip, Aristode, shot up good, and he's fouled. Miranda couldn't handle the rebound. Aristode takes it out of the air, lays it in, he'll go to the line. First bucket for Dwayne Aristode in postseason play. Timeout, 11:52 to go, first half. Arizona 24, Long Island 12. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
You've likely seen our Culligan trucks around southern Arizona. We're proud to be your neighbors and local water experts. If any water problems surface in the area, you can trust that Culligan has the expertise and technology to address the issues. We've delivered better water and personalized service for over 85 years. But don't just take our word for it. We've been voted Best Water Treatment Company in Tucson 4 years in a row. Contact Culligan of Tucson for water you love.
Hey, Eugene, what's with the giant pile of scratcher tickets?
With these scratchers, I'll win enough dough to enroll in the UberTube car repair classes and finally know how to fix your car right.
Well, then keep on scratching, Eugene.
Good luck on that, guys. But if you need a sure thing, check out Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care. No appointment necessary, call ahead's welcome, or just stop by any of the 14 area locations.
And check out our full page of promotions and discounts at jackfurriers.com.
Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care since 1960, here to get you there.
Morning begins in the Rincon foothills. Rocking K, a master planned community and place to call home, offering distinct neighborhoods designed to fit your lifestyle. Explore the outdoors, walk the trails, visit Saguaro National Park. Enjoy community parks and make new friends at Rocking K resident events. Walk to Vail School District's newest campus in Rocking K, Saguaro Creek. 17 model homes, 6 quality builders, move-in ready homes available from the 300s. Rocking K, designed by nature. A community by design.
Coca-Cola, proud partners of Arizona Athletics. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Arizona leading Long Island University 24-12. The Wildcats shooting 60%. The Sharks at 31%. Just tough going inside for LIU. Now they've hit a couple of threes, and that might be their best shot right now.
Yeah, you take Fuller, one of their best three-point shooters, banks in a three from the top of the key. A little bit of adrenaline on that shot for him. That will probably settle him down. He is a very good offensive player, the centerpiece for the Sharks. So if he can get going, that will help the Sharks. But then Porter Brown, a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, did exactly that on that left wing three. The Cats have to understand personnel in the lineup. Porter Brown comes off the bench. He's a shooter. He's not going to be driving it right off the catch. So you just got to recognize personnel as they shift in and out for the Wildcats. But nice pickup from Dwayne Aristode, who, after being injured, is taking a minute to get back into it. He's knocked down some threes. He's been stellar on the defensive end, but outside of that, his contributions on the offensive end have been relatively limited. So gathering in a loose basketball, finishing it, good to see the freshman get on the board.
Foul, by the way, was on Isaiah Miranda. That's his second and the team's fourth. Before the free throw here from Aristode, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Nobody covers your Cats like we do. We are the home of your Arizona Wildcats. KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station.
Viejas Arena here in San Diego. Brian Jeffries, Ryan Hansen. Glad you could join us. Wildcats' first game of the NCAA tournament. Dwayne Aristode, 10 of 17 at the free throw line. He'll shoot one. It is up and it's short. Rebound off to Malachi Davis. So Sharks ball the other way. 11:45 to go in the first half. Davis across midcourt now. Aristo picks him up defensively. Davis drives him down to the left elbow. Shovel it off for Fuller. On the switch, Aristo picks up Fuller. Fuller to the free throw line. Fired angle right. Porter Brown looking for some space. Nothing there. Hand it off to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Gordon, dribble drive right. His runner off the glass, no good. Rebound tip, grabbed by Awaka. Outlet it goes Burries. Arizona will take it the other way. Cats up here 24-12. Burries crosses midcourt, hand it for Del Orso. Run a high screen from Awaka. Dele throw it back to Tobe to the bucket. Nobody's fouled. And Awaka will get to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Something a lot of people don't talk about is Dele. Anthony Del Orso coming off of that pick and roll on the left side of the floor. Great vision to the backside as Tobe Awaka on a 45-degree angle cut from the wing, uninhibited till he got to the rim.
Foul goes on Shadrick Lasso, his second. He's had foul trouble here of late. That's his 14th foul in the last 4 games, actually about 3.5 games. And Awaka to the line to shoot 2. The first one is good. And that's a good sign because Tobe had a tough stay in Kansas City at the free throw line. Shoots 66% for the season. And he'll get a second here with 11:09 to go first half. Koa-Pete will get a rest. Wildcats with Bradley, Del Orso, Awaka, Krivas, and Aristo. Second free throw back of the rim, but Krivas grabs the rebound. Pump fake goes up and lays it in.
Too much size as Fuller and Lasso guarding him down low. Lasso did not want to pick up his third, just conceded the layup.
27-12, Cats on top. Sharks with the ball. Porter Brown into the lane. Fumble the ball, get it out. Lasso wide open from the left wing for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Long rebound tipped out though to Porter Brown. He'll fire a jumper for 3. It's good.
That's your shooter. Offensive rebound, kick out for 3, Arizona in scramble mode. Those offensive boards starting to really help the
Porter
Sharks.
Brown now 9 of his last 14 outside the arc. And it's 27-15 Arizona. Bounce pass Awaka, driving to the bucket, and he'll slam it home.
Similar pick and roll. This time the trigger man was Dwayne Aristo with the pocket pass off of the dribble.
Davis down the other way now for LIU. Drives on Bradley, stops inside the three-point line. Over to Porter Brown, looking for the 3. He'll fire another one. Good again. Look out for Mason Porter Brown. Matching Braden Burries right now for 3s. And it's a 29-18 Arizona lead. Awaka top of the circle. He's open. He'll shoot a 3. Rims out, no good. Rebound tipped out to Malachi Davis. Now the Sharks looking to get a run going here. Malachi Davis will drive the lane. Left corner, Porter Brown for 3. Air ball over the rim. Long rebound. Loose down in the corner. Rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Arizona. And so it'll be Long Island ball. That ball did not hit the rim. No reset of the shot clock. It's at 17. Ivan Karchinkov will return for the Cats. And Dwayne Aristo to the bench. That's good to see Dwayne very involved there. Again, did not have a productive run in Kansas City. Tommy Lloyd, a lot of faith in the freshman. Showing it there for a couple minutes. We'll see him back again. Jomo Goings to inbound it. Right corner now. Got to get it over. Krivas has to call a timeout. Did not find anybody. I don't think the 5-second count was that close, but he didn't want to take a chance there. And so timeout, their second for the Sharks here in the half. And everybody will get a chance to talk it over now with 9:47 to go in the first half. Well, again, the 3-point shot for Long Island right now, Rhino, that's it. They're 4 of 8. They got to shoot 3s. They got to make 3s.
Yeah, you're looking at this game coming into it. Arizona and LIU unreliant on the 3-point shot. LIU only makes on average 6 per game. They're at 4 of 8. Arizona 4 of 6. A lot of good looks for each team, and they're knocking it down focused. It's really helping LIU because their inability to score in the paint, Arizona outscoring them 14-4. The size and length of the Wildcats creating a difficult shot at the rim. That's what LIU wants to do, but they are finding their shooter. And boy, Mason Porter Brown off the bench has answered the call.
Porter Brown now has made 10 of his last 16 threes. 17 to shoot here. As Goings will inbound it right corner. Again, got to get it over. Mo throws it way into backcourt. And that'll be chased down by Greg Gordon. Plenty of time here on the shot clock. Gordon will bring it back to the front court around a high screen. Kick it out, angle right. Davis, nowhere to go. Out top it goes to Gordon. Now 5 to shoot. Gordon, nowhere to go. Out top. Lee, no shot. His pass stolen away by Bradley. Jaden on the run, and that's an offensive foul. He pushed off, trying to clear space. It was obvious. Everyone could see that, and so foul on Bradley, his first turnover, Arizona number 2.
We've seen this a couple of times with Jaden Bradley trying to protect that dribble in the full court. He needs to just put his head down and drive it as Malachi Davis sold the call, but there was definitely an extension of the off arm.
Shin-Yi Lee on the floor right now for the Sharks. 6'9" junior again, trying to get some size out there. There's a drive by Gordon. Throw it to Lee in the lane. Little runner blocked by Mo and grabbed by Bradley down inside. Rivas got a fingertip on it. It's Arizona ball the other way. And now we got a whistle at the other end, and Krivas just got belted by Lee down low, and Mo holding his shoulder there. Way off the ball. Are they going to look at that now?
They should, because this is not a basketball play. Mo Krivas just running through the lane, got absolutely chucked in the back by Lee with an extended elbow into the shoulder blades of Mo Krivas, who is laboring a little bit as he walks to the bench.
And so the officials here, Keith Kimball, Brett Smith, Steve Devine, will go and check the monitor here to see if they want to upgrade it to a flagrant foul. But yeah, it was one of those obvious ones.
I mean, Mo Krivas was not posting up. The ball was not being thrown.
Previous call is under review for a possible flagrant act. Let's look at this.
And so they'll take a look at it and then let us know what the decision is. Well, if they're, you got to deal somehow with Arizona's size here. And so, Lee is 6'9", 235, and the other big guy we talked about, Isaiah Miranda, 7'1", but just 230. And so try and maybe bully the Wildcats a little. I don't think that's going to work.
I don't think they have enough on the bench to really continue to play bully ball with the Wildcats. But I try to understand the head coach, Rod Strickland. He was not exactly a Boy Scout in the NBA, a tough, hard-nosed guy himself.
No kidding.
Trying to pass that on.
After further review, personal foul will be upgraded to a flagrant 1 foul. Yeah. Arizona will shoot 2 and get the ball on the baseline with 24 on the shot clock.
So again, Shin-Yi Lee, the foul, and they add flagrant 1 now. So the Wildcats, 2 free throws for Krivas, and then possession with 9:02 to go in the first half. Leading 29-18. Mo so far today, 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Missed his first 2. Made his next 2. And Krivas averaging 10.5 points, 8 rebounds. First free throws up and short. Well, we'll go back again to our stay in Kansas City. The Wildcats struggled with the line their first 2 games. It didn't hurt them in the end. It's been not a great free throw shooting team, but a good free throw shooting team throughout the year. One more here for Krivas, and that's good.
Now by percentage, Arizona 73% on the season. Last year, it's going to be down about 3 to 4 points from last year, which was an excellent free throw shooting team.
Arizona led the Big 12 last year in free throw shooting. Jaden Bradley will inbound baseline left. 30-18, Cats on top. Inbounds Del Orso left corner around a Krivas screen. Drives, spins, turns, jumper up, around and off, no good. Rebound battle for Owaka will put it back in for 2.
Just what he does. Yeoman's work in front of the rim. Tobe Owaka clearing space.
32-18, Arizona with the lead. Sharks with the ball the other way. Out top, Miranda, who's returned to the LIU lineup. Get it off to Davis. Dribble drive right. Put it up off the glass. It goes, but they're going to call the foul. I guess they will count it, or the foul was off the ball. Yeah, the foul was off the ball before the basket on Jaden Bradley, and that's going to be his second. So Burry's quickly up off the bench.
Check that. I think that was on Tobe Owaka, Brian.
All right, first on Owaka then.
He chucked Isaiah Miranda as he was trying to set a screen on Jaden Bradley, so I think that's why you thought it was Bradley.
All right, off the ball, so they will inbound baseline right, and nice tip there by Del Orso, back out of bounds. Pass intended for Gordon. So another inbound coming up here for LIU. 19 to shoot, 8:35 to go first half. Into Miranda. Throw it back out top to Gordon. He'll back up the dribble now. Bradley on him defensively. Gordon drives right of the lane. Stops there. Nowhere to go. Kick it out. Porter Brown. Feed it back inside Miranda. Turns, lost the handle. Saved by Goings. Hook it up, missed, no good. Krivas the Arizona rebound. Outlet to Bradley. Cats down the other way with the lead, 32-18. For Karchinkov looking for Awaka. Catches it inside. There's Mo. Foul from behind. Davis thought he got all ball. Whistle and the foul will go on Malachi Davis's first.
I think he got all ball from our vantage point as Tobe Awaka and Mo Krivas post-to-post passing, hurting LIU, but the replay, Brian, shows all leather, all basketball. Bad call.
Mo Krivas back to the free throw line now. This will be his 7th and 8th attempts of the game, and the first one is good.
Well, for all the games that Mo Krivas has been fouled and they don't call it because he's just so big and bodies fly off of him, gets the benefit on that call.
Mo's 4 of 7 at the free throw line so far today. 6 points, 3 rebounds. Shoots a second here with 8:06 showing in the first half. Second one up and good. Mo's hit 3 in a row at the line. The Wildcats lead at 34-18. Wildcats' biggest lead of the ball game. LIU with the ball. Fuller out center circle. Get it to Porter Brown. Defended by Karchinkov to Miranda at the high post. Shovel it back out to Davis. Drives left. Throw it out. Stolen away by Bradley. There's a 3-on-2 with Pete trailing. Off to Koa. And he's fouled. And he'll go to the line. A foul on Porter Brown. That'll be his first, the 8th team foul now on Long Island. Timeout, 7:43 to go first half. Here in San Diego, Arizona 34 and LIU 18. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
It's your time to shine. This is Desert Diamond Casino, the spot with Arizona's only hometown sportsbook, the hottest slots and tables, and off-the-charts energy you won't find anywhere else. Here, there's always a fun-filled, action-packed, downright unforgettable night right around the corner. So let your hair down. Turn the sparkle all the way up. It's time to live the diamond life. Desert Diamond Casino.
An enterprise of the DOMO organization.
Ready to score a new vehicle? Whether you are looking for a new car, truck, or electric vehicle, at Royal Kia, we know exactly what you want. A quality vehicle at a great price and to be treated fairly. We stand by our transparent online pricing, offer a 72-hour buyback guarantee, and you work with our no-pressure, non-commissioned sales staff. Royal Kia, the dealership that's different. OAC plus tax, title, license, dealer installed options, and $589 doc fee. Royal Kia, Speedway in Columbus, or royalkia.com.
The garage is more than a place to park your car. It holds prized possessions, and for most, it's a bustling entryway to the home. That's why LiftMaster designed the first ever opener with a built-in wide-angle camera and two-way audio, so you can see what matters and secure what's inside. Ensure your family and prized possessions are secure with a reliable garage door opener that's built to last and powered by MyQ for smartphone control. The team at Kaiser Garage Doors and Gates are your locally owned LiftMaster professionals. Visit kaisergarage.com to learn more.
MidFirst Bank, home of the Arizona Athletics banking debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. First game of the day here in San Diego. Other action going on around the country. And Joel have scores coming up for you at halftime. We will be, staying and watching Villanova, Utah State, because if Arizona wins this, they will play the winner of that game on Sunday at a time to be announced. That's going to be a great 8-9 matchup. And usually the 8-9 matchups are some of the most entertaining games of the first round.
Yeah, a lot of people feel Utah State, the only representative of the Mountain West Conference, was underseeded as a 9. Outstanding execution offensively, a very good, smart, intelligent basketball team going up against a Big East foe in Villanova, who's had to travel all across the country. That will be entertaining, no doubt.
Wildcats shooting 60% from the floor, 12 of 20, 4 of 6 from 3, 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Long Island right now shooting 30% at 7 of 23, 4 of 8 from 3. The Sharks have not attempted a free throw as yet. Arizona's outscored LIU by 6 at the free throw line. Obviously, if they've made a couple more throws, it could be more. Arizona's out-rebounded Long Island 17-10. Koa Pete with 4 rebounds to lead Arizona, 2 apiece for Jamal Fuller and Malachi Davis for Long Island. Koa Pete will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws coming out of the timeout. And Pete shoots under 60% now from the free throw line. He made 7 of 11 against Houston in the Big 12 title game in Kansas City. And the first one here is up and good.
We've talked about it all season long, Brian. Someone who will get fouled in this NCAA tournament, he's going to have to increase that percentage to help Arizona, because teams will not just concede layups. They'll want to put him at the line.
5 points for Pete. Second free throw, back of the rim, no good. But the rebound's tipped out to Pete to Burries, and he'll back up the dribble now. So the Wildcats here, second chance opportunity. Feed it over for Bradley. Bradley right for Karchinkov. Back high to Burries. Shot clock at 7 now. Over to Bradley, get it to Pete. Drives left, spin in the lane to Karchinkov. Wide open 3, right corner is good. Ivan Karchinkov drains Alexis of Tucson. Charity 3.
Zone defense out of the timeout there from Rod Strickland doesn't deter the Cats' three-point make.
Arizona 5 of 7 from outside the arc. The Cats lead at 38-18. Drive by Gordon. Right corner, Porter Brown for 3. A second air ball now for Porter Brown. Rebound off the floor to Bradley. Push it into Burries the other way. Cats with the ball. Burries down full court left now. Waits for everybody to catch up. Over to Bradley. Inside it goes Krivas. Double team. Tried to go to Pete. Stolen away by Gordon. Good look there. Gordon will drive down the lane. Layup is good. Pretty move by Greg Gordon. His third bucket. 38-20 Arizona. Cats with the ball. Bradley take it down to our right. 6.5 to go in the first half. Bradley dribbles left to right. Hook it inside for Pete, and he'll just slam it home. Eye contact between Bradley and Pete. 40-20, Arizona with the lead. LIU with the ball. Now the Wildcats' big lead of the day. Here's Gordon driving left of the lane, nothing there. Bounce it left corner. Out to Fuller, sets it up on the wing. Wants to drive on Pete, and has the ball knocked out of bounds by Pete, who says that he was not last to touch it. See if Tommy Lloyd wants to appeal it, and I think he will. So Koa Pete said, I was not the last to touch it, and so they will appeal the call here.
And Koa Pete's done an outstanding job with the primary defensive responsibility on Jamal Fuller, the best scorer, the inside-out player who's at 6'5", but a really difficult matchup for most college teams. Koa Pete drawing that defensive assignment, has stayed in front of Fuller, has not allowed a drive. Good defensive positioning. Koa Pete's defense has improved over the course of the year, not known as a great defender.
Ruling on court, ball out of bounds, being challenged by Arizona's head coach.
All right, so take a look at it. And again, the rule is if you win the challenge, you keep it. If you lose the challenge, you lose your challenge and a timeout. And so 6:05 to go here in the first half. 12 on the shot clock, depending on the possession here. And Arizona leading 40-20. Big lead again for the Wildcats today. We're shooting 64% from the floor. Now, LIU, if you look at their season, they've been a good offensive team. Defense has not been their strength this year. And again, they've just been unable to handle the Wildcats' size. We'll see what the decision is here after they've taken a look at the monitor. I know the fans here are keeping a close eye on one of the other games going on right now, and that is Santa Clara and Kentucky. It looks like they're going to go to overtime. Again, as you mentioned, Ryan, you're always rooting for the underdog.
Review. Arizona's head coach challenge ill successful. It'll be Arizona basketball on the baseline, 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Tommy Lloyd has great trust in his players in that regard, and he believes if they are convinced, he's going to go with it. And right there, Koa Pete said, look, I've got it. So challenge successful. Arizona will keep its challenge, will not lose a timeout, and it'll be a turnover on Long Island. And the Wildcats will take over the basketball. Fourth turnover on the Sharks. So Jaden Bradley will take it up court now. 20-point Arizona lead. Under 6 to go in the first half. Ahead to Cole Pete, handed off Karchinkov. Back out to Bradley. Works it right just inside the three-point line. Over to Karchinkov. Throw it down low for Pete. Double team. Skip it out. Burries. 3 ball from the right wing. Short off the rim. Rebound snagged by LU. Porter Brown. Push it quickly ahead to Fuller. And it out to Gordon. They'll set it up from there. Gordon backs it to center circle now. Karchinkov giving him space on the defensive end. Gordon trying to use a high screen. Can't get around anybody. Leave it to Malachi. 10 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Drives right. Corner. Porter Brown. Baseline. He'll jump it up from there. Over the rim. No good. Rebound. Off to Mo Krivas. Ahead to Bradley the other way. Bradley will shake and bake. Throw it out to Burries. Passed up the 3. Down the lane to the bucket and slam it home.
That three-point threat drew the defender to him and just a sweep of the ball through to the right-hand hammer.
Burries first man in double figures now with 11. Wildcats lead at 42-20. Sharks with the ball. Fuller, angle right, holding it there. Waiting for a screen. Get it out to Gordon now. 1 bounce and to Goings. Hook it right corner. 3 ball from Fuller is up over the rim. No good. Burries grabs the Arizona rebound. Cats will push it on the run. Burries crosses midcourt now. High post. Krivas will touch pass back to Burries now. They'll send Mo back down into the lane. Pass goes over to Karchinkov inside. Pete missed the lay-in. The follow by Krivas misses. Long rebound out to Karchinkov. His runner is blocked by Miranda. And Karchinkov gets it back. Lane on the floor. Handed back out to Pete. Shot clock at 3. Burries sees it. Shoots a 3. Scores at 3. Straight away for Braden Burries. His 4th Lexus of Tucson charity 3 of the day.
That'll bring the Cat fans to their feet. A last-second shot clock breaker.
16-2 run, Arizona. Cats up 45-20. Sharks with the ball. Driving right, off the glass, miss no good. Rebound grabbed by Arizona. Goings with the miss. Bradley the other way. Bounce pass to Karchinkov. Reverse lane is good. Timeout, Long Island. Cats love to run. And when they run, they are almost unstoppable. 3:46 to go, first half here in San Diego. Arizona 47, Long Island 20. 9-0 run, 18-2 secondary run. The Sharks have missed now 7 of their last 8 shots. They haven't scored for 3 minutes. And, well, it's been a great season. It's not over yet, I know, but the Wildcats right now have every advantage in this game.
Yeah, this was not a good matchup when you look at personnel and strengths and weaknesses for Long Island, a team that can feast at the rim against a team that might be the most difficult to score on at the rim. And then when you take Arizona on the other end, everything working for them, in addition to points in the paint where they just continue to dominate, 22 of their points coming in the paint. How about the outside shot? 6 of 9 from the three-point line. Braden Burries getting the Wildcats going. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. If you had one bone to pick, Arizona's 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Let's nitpick that a little bit. In a different game, it matters more, not thus far.
MidFirst Bank is home of the Arizona Athletics Banking Debit Card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. Second all-time meeting between these two teams. They played at Bear Down Gym back in 1951. And the Long Island Blackbirds, as they were known, the number 2 ranked team in the nation, coached by legendary Claire B. And Arizona pulled off the upset, 62-61. By the way, Claire B., as I mentioned, one of the great coaches in college basketball history. In fact, he still holds the NCAA record for the highest winning percentage. In 23 years, B won 83% of his games. At one point back in the 30s, he led them on a 43-game winning streak. This is again, if you love college basketball, you go back in the history books and look at Long Island University and the different names they've been under over the years. It was one of the great programs back in the 30s and 40s.
Rod Strickland trying to get them back. Just again, I mentioned a tough matchup against Arizona, and to really illuminate Arizona's dominance inside the arc, Brian, the Sharks have made 1 2-point field goal in the last 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes. The Sharks have only made one 2-point shot. That just shows Arizona's defensive prowess. Arizona's length and size inside the paint has been dominant again. The Wildcats are defending without fouling, something else that this team has to stay focused on. They can be physical, they can be strong, as long as they don't foul. Only 2 team fouls on Arizona, so defending without fouling, contributing to this big lead.
Wildcats have blocked 6 shots. They average 4 per game. And again, their size just too much for the Sharks. So, Long Island ball. Davis will bring it across. Get it out top. Caleb Johnson, his first touch. Over to Gordon. Back out to Fuller. Springs a 3 out there, and it's good. Jamal Fuller, that's his second 3 of the game. And he shoots 44% outside the arc, and that's what LIU has to do today. 47-23, Wildcats with the lead and the ball. Burries out top, feed it to Aristodes' return. Looking inside, Awaka comes out at the high post to take the pass. One bounce over to Del Orso. Slides out top, 10 to shoot. Del Orso inside, Awaka got behind the defense and lays it in.
Just Awaka and Pete, too big for LIU, who has gone very small. Tallest player on the floor, 6'5".
Tobe Awaka, 7 points here in the first half. Arizona leads at 49-23. Drive by Davis. Leave it underneath for Goings, who lays it in. And they finally get one inside. First bucket for Jomo Goings, who averages 10 a game. That's the ball. Del Orso, good look at the 3. Short. Rebound. Awaka inside. Pump fake. Go up. Lay it up. And good. Tobe Awaka now with 9 points. Another second chance point for the Wildcats. They've got 16 second chance points so far in this game. Lead at 51-25, 2:22 to go in the first half. Here's the ball. Johnson, right elbow, jumper up from there and banked home for Caleb Johnson, 6'7" grad student out of Nova Scotia. His first points, 51-27 Arizona. Burries across midcourt. Leave it out high for Pete. Couple dribbles to Aristode. Aristode trying to size up Caleb Johnson right now. Go to Awaka. Tried to throw it inside. Ball tip, but Awaka saves it. Throw it underneath Pete. Foul, and he'll go to the line.
High-low pass for Arizona. Deflected, but great instincts from Awaka to go grab it and throw it down to Koa Pete. Again, you look at the size advantage. While Mo Krivas is not on the floor, Pete and Awaka still towering over the LIU Sharks that have a 6'6" and a couple of 6'5" guys on the floor. This is who they are. They're scrappy. They play pretty well in their conference as an undersized team, but difficult matchup.
Koa Pete to the free throw line. First of 2 is good. Pete now 8 points here in the first half, 5 rebounds. And he will shoot a second, minute 53 to go in the first half. Second throw by Koa, good as well. The Wildcats, after a bit of a slow start, have found their free throw eye here. And lead at 53-27. LIU with the ball. Out top Goings. Goings drives down the lane, left corner. No shot there for Johnson. Out to Gordon, drives right. Leave it for Fuller. Fuller is fouled by Koa Pete. A little too much body there. And on Koa, that'll be his first. And just the third team foul on Arizona here in the game. So non-shooting. Sharks will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Minute 38 to go first half. Fuller to trigger the inbound. Out to Malachi Davis. Cross court over to Goings. Goings left to right dribble to Johnson. Trying to work his way inside. Nothing there. Off to Gordon. Gordon jump stop down the lane. His shot over the rim, no good. Pete grabs the rebound. Head to Burries. Braden will push it across midcourt. Leave it off for a trailing Pete. Pete, spin move. Turnaround jumper up short. Rebound. A walk had a hand on it. Goes out of bounds off Arizona. It'll be Long Island ball backcourt. Minute 11 to go in the first half. The Sharks down here 53-27. Wildcats, their big lead of 27. There's Davis the other way. Double high post. Shakes that off now. Matched on Koa Pete. Crosses him over. Drives the lane. Running shot missed over the rim. No good. Rebound Aristode for the Wildcats. Under a minute to go first half. Dwayne will take it quickly off to Burries. Burries drives to the bucket. Laid up. Missed no good. Rebound tipped out to Malachi Davis. Now the Sharks on the run. Davis feed pass ahead to Goings. Bounce pass inside. Caleb Johnson, he'll slam it home.
Just catching Arizona in transition after the block at the rim. And LIU, undersized like we mentioned, boy, they will contest you on layups.
Game clock, shot clock almost synced up here, so the Wildcats going to run it down, play for the last shot. They lead at 53-29. Pete holding at center circle. Out to Burries. No hurry here. Shot clock most important. It's at 14 right now. About a 2-second differential. Burries with 9 to shoot now. Here comes the double. Gets through that. Has the ball knocked away. Stolen by Fuller. Now with 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Fuller across midcourt. Fuller going to drive right into Pete. Lay it up. No offensive foul call. Koa Pete, great job. Just standing there like the Statue of Liberty. And Fuller just ran right over him.
You just don't see a lot of drawn charges in the game of college basketball now. But Koa Pete settled. He knew Fuller. He could see it. When Fuller grabbed the ball at the free throw line on the other end of the floor, he was going all the way to the rim.
So 1.4 left. Wildcats will inbound in backcourt. And Del Orso will take the shot from backcourt, and it's short. And at halftime, Arizona 53, Long Island 29. Back to recap in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Back your hometown favorite. Get your very own exclusive University of Arizona debit card from Hughes Federal Credit Union. Pair your new card with a free interest-earning checking account with no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and convenient 24/7 online and mobile banking. Visit one of our 7 convenient branch locations to get your card instantly, or open an account online at hughesfcu.org/wildcats. Show your Wildcat spirit all year long with Hughes Federal Credit Union. Certain restrictions apply. Insured by NCAA.
At Crest Insurance, we believe great insurance starts with great relationships. For years, we've been protecting businesses, families, and futures with the care and expertise you deserve. Our team knows what it takes to provide personalized solutions for your needs. We're here to make insurance simple, reliable, and stress-free. Visit crestins.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
Every day begins with the promise of something new, a new perspective, a fresh start. At Banner University Medicine, the University of Arizona Cancer Center helps lead nearly 500 active clinical trials. We're one of the first to treat Parkinson's with the patient's own cells, and we're experts in treating heart rhythm disorders, all while training over 1,300 doctors every year. Impressive, right? It's just another Banner day. Banner University Medicine.
Tennis and beach volleyball are just 2 of the spring sports underway on the U of A campus. Make your plans to support the Wildcats at the many events on the schedule. Go to ArizonaWildcats.com and select the sport along with the dates and times and get ready to cheer on the Cats. If you can't make it to an event, think about supporting Arizona student athletes through the Wildcats General Scholarship Fund or through sports-specific scholarships. All the information is available at ArizonaWildcats.com. It's a great time to be a Wildcat. Bear down and go Cats. Halftime in San Diego, Arizona 53, Long Island University 29. The Wildcats led by Braden Burries. 14 points, 5 for Jaden Bradley, 2 for Dwayne Aristode, 7 points for Ivan Karchinkov, 9 for Koa Pete, 7 for Mo Krivas, and 9 for Tobe Awaka. For Long Island, the leading scorer in that first half was Mason Porter Brown. Hit 3 threes for 9 points, 2 points for Malachi Davis, 2 for Jomo Goings, 6 points for Greg Gordon, 4 points for Caleb Johnson, and 6 for Jamal Fuller. Halftime, Arizona 53, Long Island 29. More coming up in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Now's the time to get your Arizona Athletics debit card from MidFirst Bank and show your support for the Wildcats every time you make a purchase. MidFirst is an official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or visit any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Eugene, what's with the giant pile of scratcher tickets?
With these scratchers, I'll win enough dough to enroll in the UberTube car repair classes and finally know how to fix your car right.
Well, then keep on scratching, Eugene.
Good luck on that, guys. But if you need a sure thing, check out Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care. No appointment necessary. Call ahead's welcome, or just stop by any of the 14 area locations.
And check out our full page of promotions and discounts at jackfurriers.com.
Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care since 1960, here to get you there.
The Wildcats never trailed in the first half, led as many as 27. They're up 53-29 at the half. Everything going their way. Well, not everything, but almost everything. Shooting almost 58%, 6 of 10 from 3. Out-rebounding the Sharks 27-13. Only 4 turnovers, only 3 fouls called against Arizona in the first half. It's a mismatch. You kind of saw that on paper going in. You never know how it's going to play out. But the Wildcats, taking care of business. I mean, they're playing like you expect them to play. I think the one surprising thing to me, Rhino, was the open threes. They took them. They made 6 of 10. And we talked about it before that, they're not going to pass up open threes. And so they had opportunities, and Braden Burry's got them off to a hot start there, and why not?
Well, you have to believe that the opposing scouting report says force Arizona to beat you from the perimeter, and LIU was loading the box, loading the paint defensively early on, and you mentioned it, those threes were wide open. They were not forced or rushed. Maybe 1 or 2 of them were in the late going of this first half, but the Arizona Wildcats stayed with their recipe. Look inside. If the open shots presented itself from the outside, you knock it down. And boy, as Braden Burry's locked in from beyond the arc, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, but Arizona continues to pound the paint. The size advantage has been critical on both ends of the floor. This was just a difficult matchup. Against other 1 or 2 seeded teams, I think Long Island could cause problems because they have been able to slash by Arizona and get into the lane, but they've been met with that physicality and size that Arizona presents and have been unable to finish over Arizona's size. They've made some good threes from the outside. How about these 2 teams have combined to make 11 of 21 from the three-point line in the first half? That's an unlikely stat.
Absolutely. When you look at their history, absolutely. All right, the one thing, and we will get nitpicky here, Arizona was 9 of 15 from the free throw line. That's 60%. Again, on the season, they shoot 73%. And as you brought up correctly, you get into a tight game, that's important. You go back to Kansas City. First 2 games, the Wildcats did not shoot free throws well. Third game they did, 23-27. One reason they won the tournament championship. And so there's something about free throw shooting. A lot of it's mental, and I think that's one thing the Wildcats have just got. They've got to keep this second half. I'll tell you what, I don't know how many times Arizona will get to the free throw line in the second half, and they may lead this game by 30. But their free throw shooting, I'm going to keep a close eye on, because that's when you've got to keep your focus.
Yeah, it is the attention to detail at the finite level. Don't get lost in the fact that Arizona's up 24 points if you're an Arizona player. You do want to nitpick a little bit. That's probably the biggest eyesore for Arizona right now is the free throw misses from Mo Krivas and Koa Pete. But I'll give credit. Koa Pete 3 of 4 from the line. He has raised his percentage at least in the first half. So those 3, those are your free throw shooters right now for the most part. Tobe Owaka, Mo Krivas, and Koa Pete account for 14 of the 15 attempts from the line. Those bigs are going to get plenty of attempts in this NCAA tournament run.
Halftime, Arizona 53, Long Island 29. Joel Herrera's got a look at a lot of stuff going on in U of A athletics and scores as well coming up. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
At Goldberg and Osborne, we know Arizona. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we've fought and won cases for the injured since 1989. Throughout our history, we've approached every case with a single focus: you. And we've got thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Put us to work for you by calling 1-800-THE-EAGLE today.
Looking for quality windows without the wait? Come to the Window Depot. We carry a huge selection of Milgard windows, in stock now and ready for pickup. Need something custom? No problem. From new construction to full home replacement, we'll help you order the perfect Milgard windows built to fit your space, style, and budget. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the Window Depot makes it easy to get the windows you need fast. Visit thewindowdepot.com to find a location near you and see why we're your Milgard window experts.
I'm Joel Herrera with a look at the halftime scoreboard. Yesterday was a crazy opening day for March Madness. And just a quick recap of some of the madness that took place. Top-seeded Duke trailed Siena by double digits at the half, but the Blue Devils fought back and were able to hold on for a 71-65 win. TCU was also able to hold on versus Ohio State, 66-64. Louisville and South Florida played in a tight game, but it was the Louisville Cardinals coming out with an 83-79 win. Michigan State had no problem taking down North Dakota State, 92-67. Nebraska picked up their first win in March Madness in program history against Troy in blowout fashion, 76-47. Vanderbilt took care of business versus McNeese State, 78-68. VCU trailed by as many as 19 points at one point, but came back to force overtime and upset North Carolina, 82-78. Illinois rolled past Penn, 105-70. Texas A&M upset St. Mary's, 63-50. Houston dominated Idaho, 78-47. High Point had the upset of the day as they took down Wisconsin in the final seconds to grab an 83-82 win. Arkansas poured on the points to beat Hawaii, 97-78. Texas was in control the whole game to upset BYU, 79-71. Gonzaga was able to get by Kennesaw State, 73-64. Howard gave Michigan some trouble early on, but the Wolverines of Michigan came out on top, 101-80. And the final game of yesterday featured a dominant 102-77 win from St. Louis over Georgia. So to kick off the round of 32 tomorrow, it'll be Duke versus TCU, Michigan State and Louisville, Vanderbilt and Nebraska, VCU versus Illinois, Texas A&M versus Houston, High Point versus Arkansas, Texas and Gonzaga, and Michigan versus St. Louis. Now for today, there are no final scores yet, but in just a few minutes, Iowa State and Tennessee State will tip off. At 12:15, Hofstra and Alabama will go head-to-head. After Arizona and LIU are done, Villanova and Utah State will tip off right after that game in San Diego. Fresh off a win, Miami of Ohio will take on Tennessee at 1:25. At 3:50 p.m., it'll be Clemson versus Iowa. Northern Iowa and St. John's will get going a little after 4 p.m. Two teams Arizona saw earlier this season in UCLA and UCF will face each other at 4:25. Also out of the West region, Purdue and Queens will match up at 4:35. One seed Florida will take on Prairie View A&M tonight at 6:25. Cal Baptist will play their first ever game in March Madness as they'll take on Kansas at 6:45. UConn and Furman will play at 7. And to wrap up the night, Miami and Missouri will battle it out starting at 7:10 p.m. Now, a quick look at what's going on with other U of A athletics. Arizona men's tennis will take on number 8 Baylor later today at 2 p.m. Arizona women's tennis will take on West Virginia tomorrow morning at 7. Arizona beach volleyball will be playing in the Arizona Invitational today versus Tarleton State, and they'll continue that tomorrow versus Morgan State and San Francisco. Arizona women's swimming and diving will be competing at the NCAA Women's Championships tomorrow in Atlanta, Georgia. Arizona baseball has a weekend series at High Corbett Field with Texas Tech that begins tonight. First pitch versus the Red Raiders tonight will be at 6. Tomorrow's game will also start at 6, and the series finale will be Sunday at noon. Arizona softball also has a weekend at Hillenbrand Stadium as they'll take on their in-state rivals ASU. First game is tonight at 6, then they'll play tomorrow at 3 and Sunday at noon. So it'll be a very busy weekend with Arizona athletics. And if Arizona men's basketball beats LIU today, then they'll face the winner of Utah State and Villanova on Sunday. The time for that game is to be determined, but it will be played in San Diego, and coverage will be right here. That's a look at the halftime scoreboard. I'm Joel Herrera, and this is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Save big now at Royalty with GMC. Lease the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Edition for $277 per month for 24 months. Upgrade the family to a new 25 Buick Enclave for $375 a month for 24 months. Or go electric in the 2026 GMC Hummer EV pickup for $760 a month for 36 months. See dealer for details. Offers end 2/2/26.
Get your backyard summer ready with a custom pool from First Choice Pools. A backyard oasis built around you. First Choice is a full-service builder of beautiful in-ground pools and backyard designs for years of staycations. If you want to dive in this summer, now is the time to visit TucsonPoolBuilder.com. First Choice Pools for installs, renovation, remodeling, and repair. Get started today at TucsonPoolBuilder.com. Ask about our 60-day pool. To be summer ready, First Choice is the only choice.
You've likely seen our Culligan trucks around southern Arizona. We're proud to be your neighbors and local water experts. If any water problems surface in the area, you can trust that Culligan has the expertise and technology to address the issues. We've delivered better water and personalized service for over 85 years. But don't just take our word for it. We've been voted Best Water Treatment Company in Tucson 4 years in a row. Contact Culligan of Tucson for water you love.
Coach, Tommy Lloyd here with the Right Way team.
Great news. Free furnace season has been extended through the end of March. Have you been thinking about replacing your heating and cooling system this year? To spark business, we're giving away an 80% gas furnace or a heat pump air handler with the purchase of a new air conditioning system.
And we're offering up to 60 months no interest financing, manufacturer and energy efficiency rebates, and 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Call or text 520-200-2422 to book your free estimate today or visit rightwayac.com.
If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Halftime at Villaz Arena here in San Diego. Arizona 53, Long Island University 29. The Wildcats shot 57-6 from the floor in that first half, making 19 of 33, 6 of 10 from three-point range, 9 of 15 at the free throw line. Wildcats were led in rebounding in that first half by Koa Pete with 6. Arizona out-rebounded LIU 27-13. The Sharks for the first half shot 35%, 12 of 24, 5 of 11 from 3. Did not attempt a free throw in that first half. Wildcats 4 turnovers, Sharks with 5. Again, the foul situation because of the free throws, pretty obvious. LIU committed 10 fouls in that first half. Arizona committed just 3. Some of the miscellaneous stats. Points in the paint, Arizona 26-12. Second chance points, Arizona 16-7. LIU did get 13 points off its bench. Arizona had 11. The only Wildcat who played in the first half that did not score was Dwayne Aristo, or I should say Anthony Del Orso, who was 0 for 2 from the floor. Did have 1 assist in his almost 10 minutes on the floor. So halftime, Arizona 53, LIU 29. Second half coming up. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
All right, some more sounds of San Diego. That's Blink 182, and we're glad to be here. This is a great venue for college basketball. It's been good to the Wildcats. They're 4-0 in NCAA tournament games, looking to make it 5-0 today. Still have 20 more minutes here against Long Island. And what do the Wildcats do here in the second half? Well, keep their focus. Come out those first 5 minutes of the second half, Rhino. Important whether you're ahead or behind, just to reestablish. If you're behind, well, you got to find something to fix. If you're ahead, reestablish what got you where you are right now.
Yeah, the Wildcats need to stay focused. We mentioned the free throw shooting, but really it's about defense and rebounding. If Arizona can defend the paint, they can defend inside the arc, limit three-point looks for certain personnel. Mason Porter-Brown, Jamal Fuller would be the two in particular. Arizona should be in decent shape. I think overall on the offensive end, just don't fall in love with the three-point shot. 10 attempts in the first half is ahead of pace from what an Arizona Wildcat team would typically shoot. Arizona, though, those 10, Brian, were open looks. I would expect LIU, who finished the half with the zone defense, to finish the half. I think they're going to go back man to try to get back into their normal base defense, but if Arizona's exploiting the offensive glass and getting into the paint, they may have to sit back in that zone. Arizona just needs to attack the zone, don't settle.
If you are really in-depth in college basketball and you follow Ken Palm, who does a lot of the analytics, one of his categories is luck. The Long Island Sharks are the luckiest team in the field this year out of 68. However, I should point out that 19 of the last 20 luckiest teams lost their first game in the NCAA tournament as well. So luck doesn't always help you. Maybe in a tight game later on, it might. We'll see what the Sharks can do here coming up in the second half. And I don't want to, project too much ahead here, but even though there's a day off between games, rest always becomes important. Playing 3 games in 3 days in Kansas City, that really taxes you. So if Tommy Lloyd could get to his bench a little earlier maybe than normal today, if things play out that way, that would only help them, I think, going into a game on Sunday. But again, they got to keep it going here in the second half. I want to go back to the three-pointers again, and we talked about that before the bowl game because it's been the national narrative that that's Arizona's weakness. Yeah, they're not going to hit 6 of 10 every game or every half in a game, but if you're going to give them an open look, like I said earlier, they're going to take it. They got some guys that can shoot, and I hope that others look at this and say, well, that's why if you are scouting Arizona, if you're playing Arizona, you can't just leave them open from three-point range and say, hey, if we pack the lane, we're going to be able to beat the Wildcats. It just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't. In LIU, though, I think it's pick your poison, and I'm going to quote one of the former opponents' head coaches that played against Arizona that said, pick your poison, and it's all poison. That was the phrase that was used. Arizona's inside game just draws so much attention, Brian. One of the threes that Braden Burries made was off of a skip pass from the right side of the floor all the way across the floor to an open Burries. Why was he open? Because Koa Pete was being guarded on the front and back side inside the post. So Braden's man, the defender, was in the lane guarding him, guarding his teammate. So that's where these open threes have come from. Second half here, Brian, it's about staying true to you. Make sure you don't get lazy. Don't start doing things that you haven't done up to this point, and don't develop a bad habit. That's what Tommy Lloyd wants to see. You talked about rest. I think you want to make sure that you keep momentum, and rhythm is more important right now than rest for your top 8.
Koa Pete, pretty good first half. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 2 assists. They block shot. Wildcats as a team blocked 6 shots in that first half. So 53-29 Cats at the half. And their usual starting 5 out here to start the second half of play. A lot of red here in the stands. Well, the seats are red, but you see a lot of red, blue here. Of course, Wildcat fans who come here a lot during the summer and are here in force as they've been in the past and looking to be here again on Sunday, but that is yet to be determined. And for those who are headed back here this summer and looking for some good stuff to do, some great concerts coming up here in San Diego this summer. Cheap Trick, Ringo Starr, George Thorogood. I could go on for there. All right, Arizona ball start out this second half. Burries, right wing, holding it there, looking for Krivas inside. He'll flash out to get it near the top of the key, hand it off to Bradley. 15 on the shot clock. Bradley working the right wing to Karchinkov. Now back to Mo. Left of the lane there. Posted up on the very short goings. And a behind the back bounce pass to Pete, who lays it in.
He's had 2 spectacular assists, Brian. A touch pass to a layup and now a behind the back in the post. Just a magician.
55-29 Arizona. Sharks with the ball the other way. Malachi Davis working the left wing. Bradley watching him defensively. Feed it off to Fuller. Quickly back to Davis. top, Fuller. He'll spring a three out there. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Jaden Bradley. Arizona with the ball the other way. Bradley quickly across midcourt, hesitates, drives right, spins, turns, open, jump it up and score it. Jaden Bradley just like that gives the Wildcats a 57-29 lead. LIU with the ball. They need to find something offensively, and they got to get going in a hurry. Gordon out top, Lasso for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound saved by LIU, out to Gordon. Goings, left corner. Gordon backing his way down on Korchinkov, into the lane, turns, shovel it off inside. Lasso turns, his shot is short, might have been deflected, grabbed back inside by LIU, and then a foul called on Arizona. Well, yeah, give the Sharks credit, they stayed with it there. Finally draw the foul. Mo Krivas will pick up the foul, his first. First team foul on Arizona this half.
It's offensive rebound number 7 for the Sharks, and their scrappiness is getting them some extra possessions. Something that the Wildcats typically dominate is the glass, and the overall numbers look good for Arizona, but a lot of offensive boards.
Greg Gordon to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 18:28 to go second half. The first one no good off the back of the rim. He shoots 41% at the free throw line. Greg Gordon is now 46 of 112 at the free throw line. He'll get a second. He's got 6 points, scored 24 against Mercyhurst in the NEC title game. Missed the second, and the rebound Korchinkov, Arizona. So Cats maintain their 57-29 lead with the ball. Jaden Bradley crosses midcourt, set it up from there. Bradley standing dribble between the rings. Feed it off angle right, it goes to Burries. Bounce pass, tried to go inside to Pete and threw it right by him out of bounds. Wildcats will turn the ball over for just the 5th time.
That's the mistake we're talking about. Just a lazy throw into the post. Braden Burries needs to take a dribble to the baseline to increase his angle. It's a bad pass just all around.
Gordon the other way with the ball for LIU. To Goings, back out to Gordon. Working on Krivas, no shot to Fuller. Fuller runs into Koa Pete, bounced right off him. Fuller, crossover, drives down to the left block, 9 to shoot. Back out to Malachi Davis. Davis, top of the key, shoots a 3, over the rim, no good. There's Mo Krivas for the Arizona rebound. Outlet to Burries the other way. Burries takes it down, dribble right to left to Korchinkov, swings around that screen from Krivas. Pulls it up, bounce past Pete. Fadeaway jumper from the baseline is good. Pete, couple buckets here in the second half. 59-29, Arizona. Not even 3 minutes into the second half. Gordon the other way for the Sharks. Out top, Lasso. Over for Goings, drives left, turns. Right corner, Lasso open for 3. Side of the iron, no good. Rebound Burries, he'll run it the other way. Burries splits the defense. Burries to the bucket, but he's fouled. Falling down out of bounds.
So good in transition, Brian, and he did hit the basket standard falling backwards. He is up on his feet, but Brian took a weird fall after the layup attempt.
Foul will go on Jamal Fuller. That's his 3rd, team's first of the half. Braden Burries to the line to shoot 2. This will be his first attempt at the free throw line today. 80% shooter on the season. Burries 14 points. So far, he averages a team-high 15.9. And the first free throw is good. Burries, one of the California natives. Grew up in Eastvale, California, Roosevelt High School in San Bernardino. And got his mom and dad here along with some other family members to watch this. His first NCAA tournament game. Same, of course, for Koa Pete, Ivan Korchinkov. His folks have been following the Wildcats around. They're all the way from Germany. And, of course, Dwayne Aristo, the other freshman. Second free throw good by Burries. 61-29. Wildcats have outscored the Sharks 8-0 to start this second half. LIU with the ball. Davis center circle, standing dribble. Screen set up by Johnson. Drives left, kick it back out to Caleb Johnson. Got in late in the first half. Early minutes here in the second. Back to Davis in the lane. And a foul called on Arizona. On Davis drive. That will go on Koa Pete. That will be his second. Team second of the half. Non-shooting. Sharks will inbound baseline right. 16:45 to go second half. Jomo Goings to inbound. Rivas guarding the baseline, has to throw it into backcourt. They'll be chased down there by Greg Gordon. And they'll reset from there. Gordon, hard drive through the lane, kick it angle right, 3-ball up and good, and a deep three for Porter Brown. He's been their go-to guy. That's his 4th triple. First points of the second half for LIU. Here's Pete the other way. Throw it inside Krivas. Mismatch against Johnson. Krivas, ball stolen away. And now a 3-on-2 here for the Sharks. Goings, free throw line, jumper up, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, Goings off the tip. Missed the follow, fouled. And back to the line. Foul will go on Mo Krivas. That'll be his second.
Got to give credit to LIU. Continuing to fight, looking for offensive rebounds on missed shots. And boy, Mason Porter Brown, the light for the Sharks. Only man in double figures at 12 points. All of those coming from beyond the arc. 4 of 6 on that catch and shoot 3. Cats need to recognize personnel. He is going to shoot it.
Jomo Goings to the free throw line. Junior out of Washington, D.C. will shoot 2. And the first one will roll in. Goings, a transfer from Slippery Rock. If you're a college football fan, you know that school well. He averaged team best 17 points, 6 rebounds. Was Slippery Rock a year ago. Second one coming up for Goings. And that's good. 61-34 Arizona. Some pressure put up in the backcourt now. Gordon on Bradley. And Jaden will bring it up under pressure. Crosses the midcourt line. Bounce it off to Koa Pete. Pete works it down right side to Karchinkov. Looking for some space inside. Nothing there. Backs out the dribble now. Has the ball knocked away into backcourt. Will save it. Shot clock at 10. And then the foul on Caleb Johnson. That will be his second team foul on the Sharks this half. Time out on the floor. 15:55 to go. Second half here in San Diego. Arizona 61, Long Island 34. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises. Arizona fans, it's time to bear down. From bold plays to big moments, ICCU is proud to stand with the Wildcats all season long. In the stands, on campus, and throughout Tucson, Wildcat pride is everywhere, and so is ICCU. We're your newest financial partner with powerful digital tools, personal service, and a passion for the communities we serve. We're proud to support the Cats on game day and every day. ICCU, looking after your daily balance. Bear down, Arizona.
Morning begins in the Rincon foothills. Rocking K, a master-planned community and place to call home, offering distinct neighborhoods designed to fit your lifestyle. Explore the outdoors, walk the trails, visit Saguaro National Park. Enjoy community parks and make new friends at Rocking K resident events. Walk to Vail School District's newest campus in Rocking K, Saguaro Creek. 17 model homes, 6 quality builders, move-in ready homes available from the 300s. Rocking K, designed by nature. A community by design.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates.
Bank, home of the Arizona Athletics banking debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Nobody covers your Cats like we do. We are the home of your Arizona Wildcats. KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station.
First round of the NCAA tournament, West Region here in San Diego. The top seed Arizona Wildcats, the 16 seed LIU Sharks going at it. It's been all Arizona today. The Wildcats up 61-34, 15:55 to go in the second half. I'm Brad Jeffers along with Ryan Hansen. It's unusually hot here in San Diego. We're going to get no sympathy from those back in the desert because it's been triple digits already, but the humidity added here, and so basketball's an indoor sport, and we're thankful for that. The beach would have been nice today, but we're working, so maybe some other
month. I'm okay with that. Right where we want to be,
yes.
Brian. 5 possessions of the second half. 2 turnovers for Arizona. They've shot the ball great. 3 of 3. Just got to take care of the ball.
Cats inbounded after the timeout. Bradley into Krivas, back to JB. Shoveled off to Burries, gets into the lane, jump it up from there and score it. Braden Burries now with 16 points. Good play coming out of the timeout. Wildcats lead at 63-34. LIU with the ball. Caleb Johnson out into the center circle. Over to Davis. And the ball off to Goings and to Gordon. Gordon left to right. Backdoor cut to Porter Brown. Laid up, missed it, no good. Rebound batted out and grabbed by LIU. Off to Goings. Missed the 3. No good. Burries grabs the Arizona rebound. Castle pushes it the other way. Burries. Off right corner it goes Bradley. And he'll take it back to reset. Now he'll spin. Get down right of the lane. Shoot it up. Missed. No good. Rebound out of bounds off Arizona. The shoulder of Krivas. So it'll be Long Island ball backcourt. Wildcats shooting 61% for the game. LIU at 32. Davis across midcourt. Head to Gordon. Out to Porter Brown. Drives on Koa Pete. Right into Mo Krivas. Missed the lay-in. Then the late whistle. Now, I'm not going to question the foul, but I will the timing. Usually a foul, you get the whistle blown right away. So, free throws coming up here for LIU with 14:57 to go in the second half. Third foul on Mo Krivas. 14 foul on Arizona this half. They only had 3 fouls in the first half altogether. So there's Porter Brown to the line.
Mo Krivas, one of the best in the country, Brian, at protecting the rim, really as an average shot blocker for 7'2". He just uses that principle of verticality, goes up straight with both hands, just off-centered there as he fouls Porter Brown.
Brown misses the second, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Tobe Awaka checks in for Krivas, and Tobe grabs the rebound. Ahead to Jaden Bradley the other way. 63-35, Cats with the lead. Bradley with the ball around a screen from Koa Pete. Beat it back to Karchinkov, looking for Pete, who's being fronted right now. Throw it over the top to Koa, and he missed the lay-in. And Johnson the rebound. Quickly the other way to Gordon. Gordon racing down court. Working on Del Orso. Now looking to post him up now. Gordon backing down Delhi. Feed it top Johnson. Off to Davis. Malachi Davis into the lane. Back out to Porter Brown. A 3 is up. Off, no good. Rebound. Jaden Bradley, Arizona. That's back the other way. Bradley crosses midcourt. Driving on Davis. Leave it for Karchinkov. Yvonne through the lane. Ball knocked away. Gets it back. Turns. Put it up. It's good. And he's fouled. Flexing his muscles. And why not?
At one point, that looked like a turnover where Yvonne had over-dribbled and over-penetrated into the lane, into trouble, but he just cradled the ball to protect it and then went up and found the glass friendly in the roll-in.
Second foul on Malachi Davis. 13 foul on Long Island. 3-point opportunity here for Ivan Karchinkov. Chance to get to double figures, but it's short. And Caleb Johnson grabs the rebound for the Sharks. They're back the other way now, 6 minutes into the second half. Out top, Domo Goings. Read it out to Caleb Johnson. Left side, Gordon. Gordon driving on Bradley. Down the lane. Puts up the shot and scores it. Greg Gordon averages 14. He's got 8. 65-37 Arizona. Cole Pete the other way. Out to Del Orso on the right wing. Delhi driving to the free throw line. Bounce inside to Awaka. He's fouled from behind by Caleb Johnson. Trying to reach around to knock the ball away. Third foul on Caleb Johnson. 4th team foul now on the Sharks. They've committed 14 fouls so far in this game to Arizona's 7. Again, this is a team that doesn't mind fouling you. The problem right now is they're so far behind that if they don't start making some buckets, it's not going to matter. Jaden Bradley will inbound baseline right. Dwayne Aristote is checked in. Inbounds it goes to Pete. Posted up on Porter Brown into the lane. Turnaround jumper short. Rebound tipped out to Aristote. He'll put it up. That's short. And the rebound tipped to Caleb Johnson. So now the Sharks the other way. There's a drive by Gordon down the lane. Laid up and good.
Gordon, the defensive player of the year in the Northeastern Conference, starting to showcase some offense driving to the rim.
65-39 Arizona. Bradley out to Del Orso, back to JB. Bradley outside the arc, handed back for Del Orso, steps inside the three-point line, works it down left, nothing there. Shot clock at 12. Back top it goes to Pete. Pete banging into Caleb Johnson. Ball loose. Johnson's got it, and then Pete's going to tie him up. And that will go to LIU, alternating position.
Johnson a little smaller than Pete. Defensively just put himself in between Pete and the basket, and that is not Arizona's best offense. Koa Pete one-on-one.
Tobe Owaka got kneed in the midsection there, and he's trying to walk that off at the other end. The Wildcats have outscored the Sharks by 2 here in the second half. LIU with the ball, 12:40 to go. Here's Gordon working on Pete. Drives right into him, down to the baseline, too far underneath. Get it to Fuller, who hooks it up and puts it in. 8 points for Jamal Fuller. He's their leading scorer at 16.4 per game. Gets to the ball, Del Orso. Angle right, works it down near the corner, back out top to Pete. Inside to Owaka. Turns there, turnaround jumper up, off, no. And rebound snagged by Porter Brown. Sharks the other way. Nice bounce pass, but it's stolen away by Bradley. He has it knocked away, goes back to save it. Arizona ball. Head to Del Orso. Crossover, drives right. Foul by Caleb Johnson. And that'll be the 4th now on Johnson. 2 shots coming up for Anthony Del Orso. Clock at 12:04 to go second half. Delhi, the only Wildcat who has not scored so far, will go to the line. Shoots 81%. Again, had a nice tournament last year. 27.7 assists in the 3 games the Wildcats played. Makes the first free throw. We'll shoot a second. Arizona's outscored LIU at the free throw line today. 12-3. Neither team has shot free throws to their average. Second by Del Orso is good. 67-41. Arizona on top. Greg Gordon will bring the ball up court for Long Island. Picked up by Aristo. Handed off Goings. Back high it goes to Fuller. And back to Gordon. Hard drive down right of the lane. Runner is up and good.
Gordon has been the offense in the second half. 6 points for Gordon, just driving it hard with his right hand.
12 in the ball game for the senior out of Chicago. Pass goes inside to Owaka. Ball knocked away and stolen away. Porter Brown comes up with it for LIU. Turnover Arizona. Pass inside, and that's going to go off of the Wildcats out of bounds. LIU ball. Boy, they're trying to pick up the pace here. You can see just a faster tempo right now for LIU. And, well, timeout now. Called by Arizona. So we'll take time out with 11:24 to go second half. Wildcats lead at 67-43. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Sean Furrier for Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care with Mad March savings all month long. Now's the time to save big with big deals on major brand tires like the long-lasting, quiet-riding Michelin Defender 2 and slam dunk savings on automotive repairs with big rebates up to $100. Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care's 14 convenient locations are ready to assist on your next championship drive. Check out jackfurriers.com for even more savings. Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care. Since 1960, we're here to get you there.
Morning begins in the Rincon foothills. Rocking K, a master planned community and place to call home, offering distinct neighborhoods designed to fit your lifestyle. Explore the outdoors, walk the trails, visit Saguaro National Park. Enjoy community parks and make new friends at Rocking K resident events. Walk to Vail School District's newest campus in Rocking K, Saguaro Creek. 17 model homes, 6 quality builders, move-in ready homes available from the 300s. Rocking K, designed by nature. a community by design.
Ready to update your kitchen? Create a spa-inspired bathroom or a backyard oasis? Put the equity in your home to work for you with a home equity line of credit from Hughes. Borrow between $10,000 and $250,000 and enjoy flexible terms and no prepayment penalties. With Hughes Federal Credit Union's one-rate guarantee, there's no switching rates based on your credit score. All our members get our same low rate. Learn more at hughesfcu.org/HELOC. Insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Lender. Certain restrictions apply.
Coors Light Mountain Cold Refreshment, Choose Chill, official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. The Wildcats' comfortable lead here, 67-43, but now we've got a 0-win here. Second half, both teams have scored 14 points. And LIU starting to get, their offense rolling. They've hit their last 4 shots. The Wildcats over 2.5 minutes now without a field goal. And so these are the things, again, you've got a big halftime lead. You've got to stay focused in the second half. Because Arizona's had such a huge margin, it doesn't look dangerous on the scoreboard, but the coaches see.
Absolutely. When you look at these first 8.5 minutes of action on the offensive end for Arizona, 4 turnovers. Some sloppy passes, throwing it into the post and not able to convert, as LIU just has thrown shark after shark after shark at Tobe Awaka in the post to get that turnover. And then on LIU's offensive end, they are staying with their script. Drive it, use the pocket passes to try to get Arizona off balance, and they've been able to convert on their last 4 sequences, 4 of their last 4 from the field, all inside the paint. That's where LIU has done their damages all season long, just unable to get it done in the first half. This stretch, Brian, no Mo Crevis on the floor during these last 4 made field goals inside the paint.
Cats inbound and back. They did change the call, by the way, so it's Arizona ball backcourt now. Full court pressure put up. Inbounds to Jaden Bradley. No double right now. Bradley's going to bring it up under pressure from Goings. Gets across midcourt, and the Cats can set it up in the half court from there. Out to Aristode, hand it right back to Bradley. Holding the ball high left. Awaka flashed out. Now looking, he won't set the screen. He'll take the pass off for Del Orso. 9 on the shot clock now. Del Orso out between the rings over to Aristode. Aristode, hard drive down the lane, and he's fouled. On his way up, will shoot 2.
Not something we've seen a lot of from Dwayne Aristode in his freshman season is the ability to create off the bounce. It's been really a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. Today, we've seen him drive it with authority. Gets the call there as he went strong with his right hand. Second foul on Mason Porter-Brown. 2 shots here for Dwayne Aristode. Missed his only one in the first half. Misses the first one of the second half. Aristode a field goal in the first half of play. And he'll get one more here. Dwayne in that first half played 8 minutes. Retuck his jersey. Good set for free throw number 2. 10:59 showing second half. Aristode, by the way, 1 of 3 from the floor. Misses the second free throw. Ball loose. And now they're going to give that to LIU and maybe a foul on Aristode. Yep, because he dove for the ball. Dove right on top of on Goings. So Aristode misses both free throws and then commits a foul his first. 5th team on Arizona. So Sharks ball. Down 67-43. Gordon the other way. On top, Porter-Brown, guarded by Del Orso. Feed it off for Fuller. Fuller, hard drive. Kick it right side. Caleb Johnson. Nothing there. Back to Fuller. Rainbow 3 is an air ball. Didn't even get to the rim. Grabbed by Karchinkov. Karchinkov lost the handle. Ball loose out of bounds. Off of Yvonne. Lost the control of the dribble and then couldn't get it back. Focus, Brian. Missed 2 free throws, foul, turn it over for the 5th time. We talk about the attention to detail has been slipping here in the second half.
LIU ball, Gordon out to Johnson. Hand it back to Goings. Goings will drive the lane. His runner is up. Missed off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of Waka and handed to Bradley. That's will push it the other way, down to Karchinkov. Drive, spins, ball knocked away, stolen. Another turnover. And now here's a 3-on-2, and Porter-Brown will slam it home. So LIU starting to get some fire now. They've outscored the Wildcats by 2 here in the second half. 10 minutes to go. Karchinkov double teamed and fouled across midcourt. The foul's going to go on Greg Gordon. That'll be his first. team sixth.
Last 2 minutes, Arizona has not scored, turned it over 3 times, has looked discombobulated with Mo Krivas, Braden Burries, and Koa Pete off the floor. Not Arizona's best unit, at least for the last couple of minutes, to get into good offense, but the Wildcats have forced the 7th team foul on the Sharks. They'll be at the free throw line on every foul henceforth. Karchenkov 1-1.
Avon on the day missed his only free throw opportunity, shoots 74%, 9 points so far, make it 10, and he'll stay at the line to shoot another. Wildcats, they're shooting the ball great for the game, 56%. Over 4 minutes without a field goal now. Second throw by Karchenkov, high off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound battled for and taken in by Caleb Johnson. It'll be LIU ball. 9:50 to go. 68-45, Arizona with the lead. Greg Gordon with the ball. Out top, directing traffic, get it to Porter Brown. Top to Fuller. Back to Goings, 10 to shoot. Out high left it goes Gordon. Slips inside the three-point line. Pass, tipped. Saved by Goings. Shot clock at 3. Goings drives. Jumps it for 3. High at the rim, no good. Awaka takes down the Arizona rebound. And it goes for Del Orso. We'll wait for everybody to catch up now. Delhi needs some help. Burries will flash out to take it center circle. Burries working on Goings. Bounce pass down baseline. Del Orso jumper up and good. First bucket for Anthony Del Orso. 4 points in the ball game. 70-45 Arizona. 9 minutes to go second half. Gordon, left wing. Caleb Johnson for 3. Off the rim, no good. Whistle and a foul going to be called on Arizona. At the other end, a push in the back. And it's going to go on Karchenkov. That will be his first. 6 team fouls on Arizona here in the second half. And for LIU, we'll see Lasso back into the ball game. Porter Brown will sit down. Goings will inbound baseline right. Krivas guarding the baseline. Get inbounds Fuller, right corner. Pump fake the 3. Tries to clear some space. Can't get around Del Orso. Still working on him. Through the lane. Off to Goings. Goings, runner is up, way off the mark, no good. Rebound, loose on the floor. Diving. Krivas. Get it off for Del Orso. Arizona ball the other way. Fans love the hustle by Mo. 8:35 to go. Cats with the ball. Burries out to Awaka. Fire it high right. Del Orso. Del Orso drives inside the three-point line. Lob it for Awaka. He slams it home.
Just a patient offense for the Wildcats. Pick and roll, and there's Del Orso, the trigger man, on that assist.
Awaka to double figures. 72-45 Arizona. Johnson with the ball for LIU. Over to Lasso and to Gordon. Gordon drives down the lane. That running scoop shot. No good. Awaka there for the Arizona rebound. Outlet goes to Burries the other way. No look ahead for Krivas underneath. Double team. Lay it up. No. Block. Grab by Karchenkov. He'll lay it in. Right place, right time for Karchenkov. 74-45 Arizona. LIU with the ball the other way. Fuller out between the rings. Standing dribble. And the ball to Goings. Sharks slow it down here a bit. Top to Lasso. Back over angle right for Johnson. Kick it off for Gordon. Goings left wing. Back inside to Gordon. Banging inside. Jump it up. Roll it off. No good. Rebound tip grab by Del Orso for Arizona. 7:20 to go. Cats with the ball. Delhi across midcourt. Feed it ahead. Karchenkov. Cross court over to Burries. Backs up the dribble. Plenty of time to work with here. Burries. Drive it to the free throw line. Jump it from there. No good. Might have been tipped. Grabbed by Krivas into the lane. Mo, little baby hook up and good.
Too big, too strong. Mount Krivas just backs down the big fella for LIU.
Just the second field goal for Krivas. Here's a 3. Angle left, missed, no good by Fuller. Rebound, Karchenkov racing the other way, fouled by Goings. That'll be his first, team's 8th. Timeout on the floor. 6:46 to go second half. Arizona 76, Long Island 45. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Wildcat Nation, show your team pride with every swipe. MidFirst Bank is the exclusive bank provider of the Arizona Athletics debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or visit any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Every day begins with the promise of something new, a new perspective, a fresh start. At Banner University Medicine, the University of Arizona Cancer Center helps lead nearly 500 active clinical trials. We're one of the first to treat Parkinson's with the patient's own cells, and we're experts in treating heart rhythm disorders, all while training over 1,300 doctors every year. Impressive, right? It's just another Banner day. Banner University Medicine.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Thank you to our partner at Right Way Heating and Cooling. Do not settle for anything less than the best. Call now. Get it done the right way. Wildcats on a 9-0 run here after the Sharks got some momentum going there, but the Wildcats have turned it back now. Sharks have gone 3.5 minutes without scoring, and the Wildcats have outscored LIU here in the second half 23-16. Yeah, 6:46 to go. We'll see here how long Tommy Lloyd stays with his, his regulars. I think Dwayne Aristote getting some more minutes, and you might see C.D. Gay or Evan Nelson here at some point down the road.
You talk about Arizona's defense, Brian, and I think people are starting to recognize the value of Mo Krivas and what he does in the painted area. Mo picked up his third foul, Brian, at 14:57 on the clock, and LIU made 5 of their next 8 shots. I'm not saying it was all because of Mo, but when Mo comes back in at the 10-minute mark, LIU has not made a shot. They're over their last 6. The value of the rim protection, the shot altering, the size, the defensive glass, all of that combined makes Mo Krivas one of the best defenders in all of college basketball.
9.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 block shots for Krivas on the day. Meanwhile, coming out of the timeout, it'll be Ivan Karchinkov to the free throw line. I mentioned C.D. Gay. He has checked in. Karchinkov missed the free throw, but there's Cole Pete. He missed the follow. The rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll be off LIU, so the Wildcats will keep it.
Continuing our theme of free throw shooting woes.
The Wildcats now sit at 14 of 25 from the free throw line. Burries to inbound baseline left. Get it to Gay. CD, one dribble. Skip it out to Karchinkov right wing. Down to Pete. Right baseline. Working on Caleb Johnson. Turns on him. Hang it from there. Short side of the rim. And the rebound snagged by Gordon for Long Island. Gordon driving the other way. Out to Going. Steps inside the three-point arc. And to Fuller. Back down low to Gordon. Turn around. Missed over the head. And the rebound Karchinkov. Out to Burries. Pass the other way with 6:15 to go. Burries works it down, angle right. Gay will come out to take the pass, hand it to Del Orso. Deli straight up. Back out the dribble now, 14 on the shot clock to Burries. Burries bounce pass over to Del Orso, 9 to shoot. Deli will drive the lane, his runner is up and good.
Didn't gather it with his left hand, that right hand just scooped and shot it.
6 points for Deli, other end Caleb Johnson with the drive and score, and he'll go to the line as C.D. Gay called for the foul. Now Caleb Johnson, grad student, has 6 points. He'll go to the free throw line here. Mentioned a lot of experience on this Long Island team. Johnson, one of those. He's played at 5 different schools since high school. Averaging 2 points. He's got 6 today. Looking to make it 7 at the free throw line. Shoots 73%. Free throw is up and good. 78-48 Arizona, 5:48 to go. Arizona ball, Karchinkov in backcourt. Some pressure put up by the Sharks. Handed to Burries, he'll bring it across the midcourt line. Burries to set the half court from there. Double high post, dribbles it right to left. Back over for Del Orso. Step back, three ball is up, off the mark, no good. Rebound tip, taken away by Fuller. Outlet to Gordon for LIU. Gordon going left side, knocked away, stolen Del Orso. Now the Wildcats with a 3-on-2 over to Karchinkov. Three ball left side, high off the rim, no good. Rebound, tipped out to Fuller. He'll throw it ahead to Gordon the other way. Handed back left, three ball goings, that's off the mark, no good. Gay, the rebound knocked away, grabbed by Pete, off to Del Orso. Tried to no-look inside, ball loose, grabbed by Pete, fouled, he'll go to the line. And that should be it for Caleb Johnson.
This is the rec center sloppiness that you do not want to see if you're Tommy Lloyd. Kind of an up-and-down pickup style that you get bad habits forming, and Arizona will get to the free throw line. Got to slow it back down a little bit and take control of the ball and finish off this game.
Caleb Johnson will foul out with 5:01 to go, 7 points in his last collegiate basketball game. Meanwhile, Koa Pete will go to the free throw line to shoot two. 13 points on the day for Pete. At the free throw line, 3 of 4. First one here is up and good. Well, on a day when the Wildcats have not shot their free throws at their average, Koa Pete, who came into the ballgame as their worst free throw shooter by percentage, has become their best today. He's at 4 of 5. Got 7 rebounds, 2 assists on the afternoon. One more throw here for Pete. That's up and good. 80-48 Arizona, under 5 minutes to go here in San Diego. Malachi Davis will bring it across out to Porter Brown. Tried to throw it inside, knocked away, but saved by Porter Brown. Back out Lasu and to Davis. Straddling the three-point line. Out to Porter Brown. He'll fire a deep three out there, short off the front of the rim. Rebound, foul on Burries. Trying to knock it away from Lasu. Be a non-shooting foul on Burries. That'll be his first. It will be a 1-and-1 on the 7th team foul. So 4:39 to go. And to the free throw line will go Shadrach Lasu, sophomore out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Lasu has not scored today, averages 5 points. He's a starter for them. 0 for 4 from the floor. So 1-and-1 opportunity here. First one is up and good. He'll earn the bonus. 80-49 Arizona. Wildcats have never trailed today. Sharks' nice run here at one point in the second half, but then the Wildcats turned it back with a 9-0 run and have expanded their lead since. Second free throw is short, and Karchinkov grabs the Arizona rebound. Pressure in the backcourt. Karchinkov will bring it across himself. Picks up steam, drives all the way to the bucket, lay it up. No, but he's fouled. And that'll get him to the line to shoot two. This could be a long last 5 minutes here.
You mentioned it. LIU not afraid to foul, not going to go away. Trailing by 31, still full court pressure. And Ivan Karchinkov back to the line.
Foul on Greg Gordon, his second. First free throw good for Karchinkov. Evan Nelson ready to check in. His first appearance of the tournament. Braden Burries will sit down. Aristode will replace Karchinkov if Ivan hits this free throw. It's up and good.
And the way it's been going, that was an if, Brian. But he does can the free throw, and good day for Ivan Karchinkov. Couple turnovers here in the second half, but overall, outstanding performance and a double-double. 14 points, 10 rebounds.
82-49 Arizona. 4:20 to go second half. Sharks with the ball. Malachi Davis, left corner Fuller, driving on Gay and dribble the ball off of CD out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Sharks here. 19 on the shot clock, 4:18 game clock. Over 2,400 miles from Brooklyn here to San Diego for the Sharks. There's Gay with a block on Fuller's shot. Out of bounds, it'll stay with LIU. They'll inbound again, baseline left. The two New York teams out here. St. John's will play later on this evening. Inbounds out to Gordon. Matched up on Aristode. Gordon feed it left. Porter Brown looking for space. Nothing there. Back out to Gordon. Shot clock at 4. Gordon runs into Pete. Driving right. Fuller, he has to launch the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Evan Nelson. Arizona ball the other way. And Nelson will bring it up court now. Porter Brown following him defensively. 3:45 to go. Bounce pass ahead, Del Orso. Holding it angle right. Del Orso spin move, drives right, pump fake, shot up. No good, but he's fouled. And we'll get to the free throw line. Addison Arnold, the next man to check in for the Cats after the timeout. 3:37 to go, second half. Here in San Diego, Arizona 82, Long Island 49. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Are you planning a home renovation? Getting quotes on windows, doors, cabinets, countertops, or flooring? Before you commit, visit the Window Depot and make sure you're not overpaying. The Window Depot is your one-stop shop for top quality products at the lowest prices. We're locally owned and operated with no installers and no middlemen, so you save big. Perfect for DIYers, contractors, and homeowners. Visit a location near you or shop online at thewindowdepot.com. The Window Depot, more than a window store.
Coach, Tommy Lloyd here with the Right Way team.
Great news. Free furnace season has been extended through the end of March. Have you been thinking about replacing your heating and cooling system this year? To spark business, we're giving away an 80% gas furnace or a heat pump air handler with the purchase of a new air conditioning system.
And we're offering up to 60 months no interest financing, manufacturer and energy efficiency rebates, and 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Call or text 520-200-2422 to book your free estimate today or visit rightwayac.com.
If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
It's a full court press this March at Casino del Sol and Casino of the Sun. Join our $1 million March Mania promotion for your shot at $1 million with your bracket picks. Or win $100,000 with a perfect prop card now through April 6th. Swipe your Club Soul card daily for a free drawing entry. Plus, every 200 slot and table points is an additional entry. Then join us April 6th for the grand finale drawing, only at Casino del Sol, an enterprise of the Pascua Yaqui tribe.
MidFirst Bank, home of the Arizona Athletics banking debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. We're at the MidFirst Bank broadcast table here at Viejas Arena on the San Diego State campus, watching Arizona and Long Island University. Addison Arnold will check in, the second of the California natives on the Arizona roster out of Simi Valley. And I imagine that Tommy Lloyd here will probably go a little deeper before this one is over. And just great for the guys. You never know if they're going to get to play in another NCAA tournament game. And Evan Nelson, of course, the Tucson native, the transfer out of Harvard, and now Addison Arnold getting a chance here to play. And I'm sure we'll see some more. C.D. Gay already on the floor. Dwayne Aristode and Anthony Del Orso also on the floor for the Wildcats right now. Del Orso will go to the line to shoot two with 3:37 showing. It's been all Arizona all day today. Wildcats who average 82.5 points per game, and they're at, check that, they average 86 per game. They're at 82 now, and the first one is good by Del Orso. Deli, all 7 of his points coming here in the second half. And he'll shoot a second free throw. That one is up and good. Well, the Wildcats have kind of regained their free throw touch here in the second half. That's good to see now. They're 11 of 16. Second half. All right, LIU with the ball. Davis out to Fuller. Ball knocked away by Arnold, but saved midcourt by Davis. Shot clock at 11. Davis driving down the lane. That runner is blocked off the glass by Gay. Saved by LIU off to Fuller. Fuller drives left to the lane. Turns, no shot, out to Lasso. He'll try a three, and he's got it.
Not a prolific three-point shooter by volume, but he's 9 of 18 from the three-point line now on the season.
84-52 Arizona. Nelson across midcourt. Feed it out high for Gay. CD one bounce over to Aristode, left wing. Aristode looking for Gay inside. Reverses back up for Del Orso. 9 on the shot clock to Arnold. Arnold holding the ball there, drives right and is fouled. That'll get him to the free throw line with 2:38 showing. Second game coming up here in moments. Well, about 30 minutes after we're done. That's Villanova, Utah State. The Wildcats will face the winner on Sunday. We should know later tonight what time that game will tip off. First free throw is good. Addison Arnold in the scorebook. They'll shoot a second. Sven Jopmo will get out for the Wildcats here. Sophomore out of France. Second free throw by Addison Arnold is good. So 2:38 showing, 86-52 Arizona. And now Rod Strickland will go deeper on his bench. Deshaun Shepard, 6'6", sophomore out of Brooklyn. Make his first appearance of the day. And now Greg Gordon will take it up court for the Sharks. And it goes out top, get it in the lane to Gordon. Tried to bounce it inside, ball knocked away, loose, picked up by Aristode. A 3-on-1. Aristode will lay it up and good. Second bucket for Dwayne Aristode. Throw it down the other way for LIU. Layup blocked away, ball loose down on the floor, and it's picked up by Addison Arnold. Almost run over there by Aristode. Feed ahead to Nelson. Tried to bounce it inside, but it's kicked by Porter Brown, so the Wildcats will keep it with 2:03 showing. Nelson, Gay, Arnold, Aristode, Jopmo on the floor for Arizona. Wildcats will inbound. Addison Arnold to do the inbounding. Get it to Gay. Posted up on Fuller, left in the lane. Tries to spin him, backing him down, a lot of contact. Reverse lane is good. Oh, what a pretty move by C.D. Gay for his first bucket. 90-52 Arizona. LIU with the ball the other way. Off it goes Porter Brown. Feed it down low. Shot up by Fuller, good, and he's fouled. Fuller gets to double figures and will shoot one. Foul on Addison Arnold. That's his first. Fuller to the line. Shoots 77% and makes it. Fuller playing his last game. He is a collegiate basketball player. Now with 11 points. 90-55 Arizona. 90 seconds left. C.D. Gay out top, lost the ball, loose, picked back up by Evan Nelson. That's keep control. Nelson, step back, open three, short. A rebound, grabbed by LIU. Frazier the other way and throws the ball away out of bounds.
Arizona here in the second half defensively. And it's some of the reserves that have helped keep it there. 27% shooting for LIU, 9 of 33. It's been the defense today. Obviously, the efficiency for Arizona on the offensive end continues, but it's that defense that has been dominant all season long.
Jackson Cook will check in. Jackson Francois. So Tommy Lloyd has cleared the bench now. Everybody eligible to play has been on the floor. Final minute 15 here. Arnold will bring it across. Arnold, hard drive down right of the lane to the bucket. Missed the lay-in. And rebound grabbed by LIU. They'll take it the other way. Minute to go here in the second half. 90-55 Arizona. Porter Brown, skip pass, left corner. Get it out left. Three ball is up. Banked home. Banked home, I might add, by Munyak. That's Eddie Munyak. Fan favorite for the Sharks. It's 90-58 Arizona. 40 seconds left. Jopmo out top. Over to Francois. Looked at the three. Dribbles down baseline. Jump it up. Over the rim. No good. Gay the rebound. And he slams it home with the left hand.
Oh, that might have been the best dunk of the day.
92-58 Arizona. And they turned over at the other end. Yes, Muniak lost the ball out of bounds. 28.9 to go. 92-58 Arizona, and Tommy Lloyd says that's it, guys. Shot clock is off, and the Wildcats on to the round of 32 on Sunday. Never trailed today. They had the fan support here. They were the better team from the outset. And the top seed out of the West will face either Villanova or Utah State. Those two teams will get it going here in just over half an hour. The coaches will shake hands. Been an excellent year for the Sharks. Their season will end with a record of 24-11. The Wildcats win their 10th in a row. Final score here in San Diego. Arizona 92, Long Island 58. Lots to recap when we come back. Well, we're going to hold it here for just a second. And it looks like we will get a player to come over and join us. So the Wildcats improved now to 33-2 on the season. Again, they will play here on Sunday. We'll know a time later on this evening. The handshake line and just a solid effort. There was some sloppiness in the second half on both sides, I might add. And I think when you get a blowout game, it happens.
To be expected, but Arizona from start to finish, really the starting point for the Wildcats. Put it on LIU, put out, I believe, a statement to themselves that this game was never going to be in doubt, and it wasn't. 12-2 lead to start the game after the first media timeout. That is how a number one seed should establish themselves in game one of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, there was something that Duke was unable to do yesterday. They did get the win, however. We'll see